Good afternoon, everybody. It has been a very, very interesting week on YouTube. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's been a lot of funny shit going on. What's up, Lord? Man, if y'all can hear me, put your ones up. Man, this is so very fun and entertaining. And it's very funny. Man, look, Tommy done his thing. Bomb done her thing. My nigga STL been doing his thing. Even that bitch Rice done got on here and done her thing. Even though her goof ass be doing shit and deleting it like other people. Like, what's the purpose in doing lives and shit? Like, well, I guess the purpose is in deleting it. You're scary ass worried that somebody gonna flag your shit. But I digress. What's up, Ty? Yeah, I'm about to play that shit, bro. Like, she was going off. She is pressed like a motherfucker. What's up, Cotton Candy? She is pressed. And I'm here for it. You fuck with the pit, and that's it. What's up, Jen? What's up, Linus? Jen, you better stop playing with me, bro. That's all I'm gonna see. But yeah, I'm she did a podcast today. It's like the 10th podcast she done. And she claims she don't care. And she don't give a fuck, but it don't seem that way. And in this one, it's almost like a 505 meltdown on this bitch. Like, she was going off. But it's fair use. And we gonna play it and we're gonna give our opinion about it. I got a special guest that might come up and give us some tea, some business. And then, so if you gotta take a bath, if you with your significant other, if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Yeah, I plan on having a little fun laughing at this shit. I listen to most of it, but fuck, we're gonna have some fun. And what I did notice is that she's deleting comments again. That's what she's doing. She's deleting them comments again, y'all. She got like 30 comments on this last podcast, but only 10 of the motherfuckers showing. So I did a little research and I commented on my, off of my profile, and I looked on my people phone and I went to the podcast and my goddamn comment ain't shown. I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. And she claimed that it's cool to dislike, give all the thumbs down you want, make all the comments you want, but the bitch is deleting the comments again. So without further ado, the rat is here. Currently, let's see, let me refresh right quick. Currently,
and teach priests how to be a
father. My bad. Currently, she got 174 views, 9 thumbs up, 23 thumbs down. Hey, Bob. She got 44 comments on here. Let's see how many showing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 44 comments, but only 24 of them showing. That is very interesting. Very, very interesting. But without further ado, take it away, Stankery.
What's up, y'all? It is Desiree here on the God Queen Live. You can check out my podcast on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts.
Oh, my bad. What's up, Esther?
And Google Podcast. Of course, I'll be doing my podcast as often as I can. I only post content
Oh, hey, Miss Lyric. How you doing?
on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/SansaRayFan, every Sunday at 9 a.m. So if you're listening right now, expect for a video to be up in 2 hours over there.
Oh, and one more thing. Disclaimer. Friends and fools are welcome.
Try to do my podcast as often as I can. If you're listening to my podcast from the sources I just named, kudos to you. If you're listening to my podcast because it was uploaded to YouTube, I appreciate you being here as well, okay? So, if you dislike the video, that's what's up. You can dislike the video. If you got a comment, you can comment on the video. If you... What else am I going to say? Oh, if you want to share the video, you can share the video. If you like the video, you can like the video. I'm okay with that. Yo.
So y'all heard all the shit she just said. But half the fucking comments ain't showing. Proceed.
Yesterday, I posted a podcast that was supposed to be hosted by my daughter, but I kept like interfering. I kept interfering. My daughter wanted to do a podcast yesterday because she's been interested in doing podcasts on her own, by herself. So I was like, okay, we can just use my podcast to practice. You know what I mean? Asked her what she wanted to talk about. She made this list of stuff that she wanted to talk about. I don't even think she tackled that whole list because she kept talking about priest foolishness and my haters and stuff like that. And, the funny conversations that me and my daughter have in private are kind of similar to that conversation. I try to be as chill with my daughter as possible because when you chill with your kids like that, they become extremely communicative. Okay? And the one...
Is this a fucking word? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this a word, communicative? And what grown woman is going to talk to her teenage daughter about her sexual exploits? Like, that shit ain't cool at all. At all. Proceed.
One thing that my daughter had that most people her age don't have, or most people her age didn't have in like high school and in middle school and in elementary school, was this cool relationship where she could sit down and talk to me, because most kids can't talk to their parents. Their parents don't make them feel comfortable enough to open up to them about stuff. So with me and my daughter, I make her feel super comfortable with talking to me. It's easy for me to act 39 years old, but being able to sit down and talk to someone who is 18 and we can relate to each other says a lot about her intellect as well and my ability to be her mother.
No, it really don't. It show that you still got a goddamn teenage mindset for you to be doing shit the way that you doing it. That shit is just trifling. I don't know where you get this mindset from that you making her super comfortable with talking to you. It's showing how childish that you are. You are a child. Like, she supposed to be your daughter, not your best friend. So I guess next thing you're gonna be saying that y'all going on double dates and shit together, and your mama gonna be watching your baby. All three of y'all bitches might be going on dates together. This shit is just trifling. But proceed.
You know, my ability to be able to relate to her so we can get on the same level and I can learn information about her. There's no conversation on this planet my daughter and I didn't have. But I can tell you there are a lot of conversations that I didn't have with my mother. Me and my mother weren't very communicative at all when I was her age or when I was younger. My mother barely could understand what was going on with me. And so
when she keep trying to use this fucking word to make it seem like she know big words. Please somebody look this shit up and tell me if it's a real word, because I don't believe this is a real word. She the only person I done heard using this word.
Made sure that with my daughter and our relationship with each other, that she could communicate with me anytime she wanted to, and she could express herself in any way, you know, as long as she was honest. And so when people hear how me and my daughter interact with each other, a lot of people love it. Of course, a lot of people are judgmental of it because they don't have a relationship like this with their moms, or they don't have a relationship like this with their daughters. And so my daughter yesterday decided to talk about her feelings in regards to my son's father. Now, in my household, right, we have made a pact, okay, to not discuss my son's
Hey, Cynthia.
At all, because it's no point. Like, he's not in my son's life. He's, you know, irrelevant as fuck. And so the only time I discuss
He irrelevant. So he irrelevant in the house, but you can make all these stupid ass videos for free talking about the man. Yeah, that make a lot of sense. Proceed.
Son's father, as if I'm trying to help another woman, or you know, someone's come into my email and sent me, you know, some type of questions, wanted me to give relationship advice, stuff like that. So when I bring up my son's father, it's to teach the lesson, and it's always going to be to teach the lesson.
So every fucking video you make, it's a lesson to be learned from your baby daddy. Every fucking video. Him and Sonya ain't been on here in almost 6 months. And even before that, it was 6 months before that. It's like maybe once, twice a year since this shit been going on. Sonya and Priest been getting on here. And in between that, every fucking day, you bringing this man up. Now, I got my own little opinion about Priest and his ex-wife. But that's not really the point that I'm going after right now. We about to keep it on your stupid stanky ass right now. I get into Priest a little later, but right now we focused on you. Proceed.
And so yesterday when the podcast was posted to YouTube, where all the hate is, because it's the only place where all of the hate is. And when I look into the comment section, I always see the same person commenting all of the time.
Oh yeah, I love this part. This goofy bitch. You getting I mean, not even a decent amount of views. You're getting over a few hundred fucking views and damn near 100 comments on every fucking video, and you think it's the same. You think it's the same couple of people? Bitch, you are really crazy. Proceed.
And they comment from different profiles to make it seem like they're a different person, but it's the same person. It's the same person. Like, it's the same group of people. Put it like this. It's probably 2 or 3 people, right? And these 2 or 3 people are walking around here with 10 or 15 profiles. And what?
Yeah, that's a very good point, Lyric. All this personal shit that's going on with him, how in the fuck is that helping us knowing how to live day to day in the world? Like, how is that helping us? Like, he apparently had herpes because he had a fucking cold sore in his mouth, and he didn't want to. He didn't want to kiss you with that on his face. So now all his people have herpes, but you didn't catch it. He got you pregnant, but you didn't catch it. You were willing to deal with his ED, his GERD, his PE, all that shit. You was willing to deal with all that. No GED. All that was cool until he finally, had the nuts enough to drop him and let you know that he wasn't into you no more. You got to put this man's name out, his social security out, and the way he work at and how much he make. Yeah, he a better dude than a lot of us. A fucking lot. But proceed.
They do is they comment from each different profile, pretending like they're a different person. And I noticed a pattern in this behavior every time a video is uploaded. So I know when I'm dealing with one person, let's say one person's real name is A. Like I said, it's 4 people. Like say it's 4 people, A, B, C, and D. A will start posting comments from their different profiles and disliking the video from their different profiles. And then B will come and do the same thing from their different profiles. And C will do the same thing from their different profiles, disliking the video, making all of these different comments. And sometimes each person has more than like 8 profiles. They'll have like 15 to 20 profiles. So it'll look like it's a whole bunch of different people saying a whole bunch of different things, but it's the same damn people. Okay, it's not nobody different, and they talk the same and everything. So it's been the same people who's been stalking me on YouTube for the past couple of years. And so anyway, a lot of people, not a lot of people, but the same group of weirdos, try to make it seem like the
It's real stupid.
My bad, y'all. I just had a technical difficulty. Give me 1 second.
To make it seem like the conversation between my daughter and I was somehow dysfunctional when really me and my daughter was just sitting down and having a conversation.
Hey, Danini.
And of course, I'm always, like my daughter said, I'm always trying to encourage her to stop using profanity because she cussed so much. Oh my God, she's so worse than me. And she didn't get it from me because I really cuss around her. And her father doesn't curse. So between the two of us, we have always encouraged my daughter to stop using profanity, right? She gets profanity from her school. Like, I don't know what the heck the school she went to this.
Bitch, are you serious? She didn't learn it from you. She got it from school. But you allowed her to call Mr. Sotomayor a bitch on one of your motherfucking videos with your mama. Miss Potato Salad. Bruh. Proceed.
High school she went to for 4 years. Oh my God. The way that they cuss at each other at this school. I'm talking about the parents, teachers, everybody is just walking around just using profanity. So my daughter just picked up on this language. And it's terrible. Like she says cuss words and uses arrangements of words that don't even go together. It's so
just like her mama.
Strange. And I'll be like, girl, you need to work on your profanity. It's not even a game. Like
shut the fuck up and donate.
Of course, I try to work on my profanity because I don't want my son to. But I've been telling my daughter for years to stop using profanity.
It's nobody's fault, bitch.
It's been like, I don't know, it's been like 5 years. I've been like, yo, you really need to stop using profanity. Like, you use it so bad. And so, anyway, she'll probably clean that up with time as she gets older. And so, anyway, she just wanted to talk about my son's father. I don't think, her and I did talk about priest, and I'm going to stop calling him my son's father because he don't even deserve.
Oh, yeah. My bad. What's up, Cotton Candy? You made a real good point. I did forget about that. She does have different profiles. And my lovely wife was the one who caught the motherfucking profiles. Tiffany Garrett, Mac Roney, as well as all the other motherfuckers that we probably don't know about. And who told her to do that? I guess Rice bucked her stupid ass up to do that shit. Or wasn't Angela Black baby mama's fifth? Was she the one who told you to make all these fake profiles? Who idea was this?
Not an idea.
Who?
It's not an idea.
Then what
It's
is
an
it?
idea.
Oh, it's an idea?
Idea.
Man, I fucking love y'all, bruh. I fucking love y'all. It's everybody's fault but hers. My mama would have slapped me in the mouth. No, you got it. Lyric, you have to use you have to take away the THs. Everybody, take away the THs in the words and put 2 Fs behind that shit. Mouth. My mama would have slapped me in the mouth for the first time. God damn it, I stink. I gotta go take a bath right now. But proceed.
I don't even want to call him baby daddy because he's just some weirdo dude that I shouldn't even fuck with. And her and I have talked about that. My family and I have talked about that situation. And interestingly enough, I see enough people commenting telling me that when Priest did this interview with Tommy caught him in a lie and called him out on it and told Priest he was a liar. And the interesting part about it is
she's saying all that shit, but she's not gonna say what the lie is. Just how the fucking rumors that we supposedly spread about her, she never specified what it is. They're rumors. They're rumors. They just tell lies. What are these fucking lies and what are these fucking rumors? I want to know what the rumors are.
What's a rumor?
It's one of her fucking personalities that got that accent that talk like that.
Oh.
Must be in New York with Rollo at.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. But proceed.
I don't see a lot of people saying that publicly when they come into my comment section trying to be ugly. They try to defend Priest and Sidonia's relationship, but what they keep forgetting is that Priest and Sidonia are still lying about this shit. If their relationship was so perfect, they wouldn't be divorced. If their relationship was so perfect, neither one of them would have been dating outside of their marriage.
Did they ever say their relationship was perfect?
No, they never said it was perfect. Matter of fact, you lying stanky bitch. When you first went out on a date with this dude, now let's clear this up. This is where the lie fucking starts, and I don't know why nobody ever brought this to the people's attention or asked this question. That's another fucking thing I had a problem with. I love Tommy shit, but that nigga was asking all the wrong fucking questions. And on this video that I'm playing, she got this lady mugshot as the fucking thumbnail. Like, bitch, you oppressed. And she already explained why she even went to jail for this, you know, why she took this mugshot. It was behind a fucking traffic ticket. So what the fuck are you putting this lady mugshot? It's probably the only time this lady been in jail. But from the very fucking beginning, when she said she met this dude, catfished him on Plenty of Catfish, they went out to some fucking restaurant and, you know, they were talking and getting to know each other. But her whole premise on being on Plenty of Catfish was that she wanted somebody to hang out with. I just wanted to have a friend and just go places with. So if that was your idea to do that, why when this man told you that he was separated from his wife, you got up and left him in the motherfucking restaurant? If it didn't matter anyway, you wasn't trying to smash or get a train ran on you, none of that shit. You just wanted somebody to hang out with now. You are a Christian Buddhist that's trying to change your fucking life. And you met somebody on Plenty of Catfish, because you're catfishing niggas on there. And he was honest with you. He married, but he's separated. But you get up and leave the fucking man there, and you was trying to run a scam on him from the jump because you left him there and you had to pay half the fucking bill. But he was you were his ride. So you, I guess, had a guilty conscience and you went back and y'all settled the bill, and for whatever fucking reason, y'all still was hanging with each other, even though you wasn't even looking for nobody to, to be romantically involved with. So why did it matter? Why did you get up and leave the man sitting there? And then you're telling a nigga you a YouTube celebrity? You think your notoriety on fucking YouTube grants you to be a fucking celebrity? In a good light? Bitch, you are fucking nuts. Like, for real. You done shit to numerous, like everybody that do lives about your goofy ass, you've done something to us personally. You done doxed us, you done defamed us, all that shit. You cussing people out for no reason and you're blocking them. Man, motherfuck all y'all that was riding with that hoe. All y'all. And I shall be going down my motherfucking list as always. But back to this bitch.
No one was tricked or lied to from my end, because I was always 100% with both of them. So, for Tommy to even suggest,
yes, Lyric, that is very true. That's exactly what she was doing.
Once during that interview that Priest was a liar, you have to understand that's not the only lie that man has told. And it isn't that because he's admitting anything he said, that means that he's discontinued lying. And so people want me to let this situation go, at least my haters. My haters want me to let this situation go where this bastard done got onto, one of the worst platforms on YouTube.
Bitch, we all want you to let it go. Everybody wants you to stop fucking talking about this man. Because it's not going to end good for you at all. It's not going to end good for you. Like, what are you actually getting out of constantly talking about this dude every fucking day? And you talking about he went on the worst platform. It could be the worst platform. If his shit the worst platform, what the fuck you think your platform is? Because last I fucking recall, Tommy get like 2,500 people on a fucking live. Bitch, you barely getting 100. So would you think that your platform is better than his platform? But anyway, back to this bitch.
Okay, to discuss me. He could have avoided discussing me altogether, especially bringing Sidonia on there, who claims she got a heart condition.
Oh, he could have not talked about you? His wife, his ex-wife could have not talked about you? Bruh. Bruh. You gonna get your fucking issue. Believe that.
For some reason keeps pulling herself into this drama. If the bitch got a heart condition and the drama is just so hard on her, why does she continue to insert herself into some shit that's not her business? This situation has nothing to do with Sidonia. Her ass needs to go sit somewhere and be quiet. The fact that she would even get on this interview with him says a lot about the situation.
It ain't got nothing to do with her, but you brought them into this shit. Oh, man. It's like I want to say some other shit, but I want y'all to finish listening to this a little while.
The bitch is bitter and jealous, and she needs to go sit her.
She bitter and jealous? Bro, you can't be fucking serious. She bitter and jealous. Of what? She bitter and jealous of you? Let's see what she gonna say.
Her ass down somewhere. This is her second marriage. Okay, that's failed. All right, her second marriage that's failed because Priest was her second husband. And my situation with him does not include her. She did not father my child. All she's doing is encouraging him to not take care of my son. By interacting with all of these negative people, this is her also not helping the situation, and you wonder why people wonder why I don't like her. People tell me to let go of the situation, right? My haters. But my haters continue to encourage this bitch to keep the drama going. If you want the situation to be over, right? Let's say y'all sick of hearing about me, Priest, and Sedonia. If you want the situation to be over, right? Stop encouraging them to continue to get on social media platforms and lie.
Nah, bitch, fuck you. We gonna keep clowning your ass. Proceed.
Of who I am, or who they are, and their situation. Okay, because I thought that them two had moved on with their life. I thought she moved her skank ass to DC, but she was fucking another man when I met her husband. Hold up.
Facts, Lyric. Big facts.
Oh, husband, this dude that's trying to pin himself as some devoted, committed husband. That nigga ain't never been back to Somalia. Never. He told me what he did to her. This bitch still delusional. This nigga did a whole bunch of messed up shit to her. He told me.
But he stayed with her, or she stayed with him for 10 plus years. But he wasn't a devoted husband. All right.
And she forgets to tell people how she punches him, throwing frying pans and shit at him. Their abusive ass dysfunctional marriage was not some perfect committed marriage, and they lied to people for a long time about their marriage, and this is what they continue to do on social media. So to me, I don't give a fuck if they married, single, but I don't care. I don't care what either one of them.
Stop lying, bitch. Yes, you do. You do care. That's why you're on this motherfucker. Lying, bitch. You care. Fuck. All this fucking lying. Proceed.
That ain't my business. But my issue with Sedonia will always be that she continues to enable this bastard to where he's not taking care of his kids because she's jealous that he has children with someone else. If she wanted kids with him, she should have had them in her marriage. She should have got her motherfucking tube side before she married him. She got 3-4 kids from a previous marriage, okay?
What? She got 3-4 kids. It's about to get real good. You could tell, you could see you could hear the levels of dysfunction in her tone, the way she talking. Like it's just gonna get more and more dysfunctional as she goes on with this rant. Man, like I was cracking the fuck up. Proceed.
If she wanted kids with priests, they should have done what they needed to do to have a stable life so they could have them. Okay? Now that priest has a child with someone else, what this bitch needs to be doing instead of running her mouth on Tommy's chicken.
Instead of running her what? Let's say it together, y'all. Running her what? Her mouth. Running her fucking mouth.
She needs to be encouraging him to take care of his son. Because if she really cared about his ass, if this was really her and how much she cared about Priest, the last thing that she would do would be on Tommy's channel or encouraging Priest to be on Tommy's channel. What the bitch would be encouraging him to do is have a smooth relationship with me so he and I can co-parent and take care of Justice. But she does not want him to take care of Justice. And people that have some
smooth. How you spell smooth? Is it, let me see, smooth. Is that how you spell smooth, y'all? Smooth. Proceed.
Know that. But she's dealing with a whole bunch of dumb, misleading people. She's dealing with a whole bunch of people that don't have critical thinking skills and don't have happy families their damn selves. She don't even have a happy family her damn self. So she wouldn't know how to have one or how to put one together. My family, let me tell you something about my family. And I said this before. My family was very loving and very positive toward Priest. Okay? They didn't care about what was going on between he and I. They didn't worry about, whether he cheated on me, whether he lied to me, whether he broke up with me. They didn't care about that. What they cared about is him fathering his son. That's all they cared about. They didn't give a fuck about the drama. They didn't want to do a whole bunch of radio interviews and get on Tommy's channel or Bob Cherry's channel or nothing like that. My family only wanted to focus on the welfare of a child. And Priest and Sidonia don't even give a fuck about the welfare of justice. All they want people to do is think that their marriage was perfect and that Santeray came in and just screwed the shit up. No, their shit was fucked.
That's a motherfucking lie. They never said that you came and fucked up their marriage. They said that their marriage was. They said that their marriage was fucked up before he met your goofy ass. He never said that shit. You are a motherfucking liar. You stanky booty bitch. Proceed.
Before I came, or Priest wouldn't even have been on a dating site looking for somebody else to kick it with. She would have been kicking it with somebody else. So you can't sit here and try to make it seem like Santeray is like this huge problem and she needs to let go of the drama when my ass ain't been concerned about either one of them. My concern has always been my son, number one, and number two, all I want is for other women to never feel this type of pain again. Never go through something this dramatic ever again.
And you think you talking about this shit every fucking day is going to prevent other women from going through this shit? Who are you, fucking Professor X? Oh, you might be a fucking mutant, but I don't think you Professor X. I don't think you can be able to stop that shit. That is not why you doing this shit. Stop fucking lying, bruh. God damn. Proceed.
Don't you just want to continue causing drama? This is why they chose Tommy Sotomayor's platform to do it. Because his platform is based solely on drama and bullshit. So of course they chose that platform to do that shit on.
And your fucking platform is so positive. It's so positive. Positive. Bitch. All right. Proceed.
Now, like I said, Sidonia Ass supposed to be in Maryland, minding her fucking business. And Bruce supposedly is in Decatur, doing whatever it is that he can do to survive. Bitch ain't.
Obviously, they're together. Or was it a three-way call? Oh, man, this is where you can tell that the levels of pressed is going up and up. Proceed.
Too much of anything. Like, look at my lifestyle. My lifestyle is exactly the way I said it was going to be.
You said you was going to be in this fucking house with no furniture, sleeping on a fucking air mattress, with your dog? That's what you told us your life was going to be like? Man, you need some better motherfucking, some better goals in life. Or some shit. This is the shit you was saying that you was going for in life. A fucking house with no furniture. All right.
My lifestyle is exactly as stable as it was before I even met him. Okay? The only time I end up getting fucked up is when I'm dealing with other people like this asshole. And this is what I want people to understand. I decided that I wanted to put my life in the hands of somebody that I thought was going to lead me in a positive direction. And this nigga did not do it. And so then I turned around and I moved to California to create a better life for my son. And
No, you didn't, bitch. You went to California because they was going to beat your fucking ass. They was going to make you have a fucking miscarriage. That's what the fuck you knew. That's why your scary, stanky, fat ass moved to fucking California. That's why you moved to Oakland. You ain't moved to fucking San Francisco. Your stupid ass.
Actually succeeded that. I succeeded that. And I show you guys, yeah, I have a beautiful home. I have a beautiful car. I have a beautiful life. And there's still people out here that can't stop hating long enough to see the improvement in me and the decline in him and Sidonia. Them two.
Yeah, when you moved to fucking California and you telling people that you was abusing shit and they was letting your ass in the shelter, yeah, they gonna fucking help you. All the taxpayers in fucking California helped your ass. That's who fucking helped you. Because to my understanding, if you get on WIC, that's some type of government assistance. That's welfare. If I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, please help me out. But proceed.
Are not living some amazing life together. Those motherfuckers just got divorced. This man is struggling just to pay child support. He ain't got shit. She ain't got shit. But here I am, excelling and being successful at what I do. And instead of looking at my story as, oh, this woman has improved, you see her doing better, she's doing everything she said she was going to do, her son is healthy, they're well taken care of, she lives in this beautiful home, her kids are happy as hell, her daughter's going to college, you know, she's happy, and all she's doing is posting a whole bunch of content, taking accountability for what happened to her, and encouraging other women to not do the shit. And there's still haters out here like, oh, let's thumbs down all the Sansaray stuff. We got to put a stop to this positivity. She's lying. We have to stop her. But you want to continue to encourage.
We're not trying to put a stop to positivity. We're trying to put a stop to your negativity. None of the shit that you're doing is positive at all. If that's positive, bitch, I'm Jesus. If what you're doing is positive, then I'm the second coming. But proceed.
Priest and Sidonia's dysfunctional shit.
Oh, and shout out to all the unsuccessful drug dealers and identity thieves out here. Shout out to all y'all. Proceed.
How is it anything, nothing that was said inside of that interview said anything about the welfare of justice, the welfare of a child? You know why? Because number one, Sidonia is jealous that he has a baby by somebody else because she wanted a baby with him so bad. But had she been the wife she was supposed to be, had she been and did what she was supposed to do in the situation instead of enabling him and controlling him and doing whatever the fuck else negative inside of the situation, maybe it would have turned out better.
Yeah, she's so jealous that she divorced him. That's how jealous she is. She ain't so jealous that once your scary ass moved to California, that they work shit out. She's so fucking jealous that she didn't untie her tubes and divorced him. Yeah, all right, that make a lot of sense. Proceed.
Had she not forced him to marry her at that young ass age to begin with, because he was too young to marry her, and she was damn near 10 years his senior and working on her second marriage, so pressed to be married to somebody. She married a dude that didn't even love her. Her own father told her that he didn't love her. Priest don't give a fuck about Sidonia. Priest didn't give a fuck about me. What Priest cares about is his own ass.
Why you keep trying to compare yourself to his wife he was with for 10 years? Y'all were together for 5 months and a week. 5 months and a week. And really, you could take 3 weeks off of that because y'all kept breaking the fuck up. When he left you to die. He left you to die, but you kicked all this shit out. He didn't give a fuck about Sidonia. He didn't give a fuck about me. What the fuck they got to do with each other, bitch? Proceed.
And protecting his own image. So he'll lie and do whatever just to protect his own situation. Don't give a fuck about Sidonia. Who the fuck gives a fuck about Sidonia? Okay? I don't.
He do.
I think more of my haters give a fuck about Sidonia than I do. I don't know her to give a fuck about her. And when I did interact.
But you keep talking all her fucking business or making up shit about this lady, but you don't know her. You don't give a fuck about her. But you pressed about her though. You sound like you about to jump off a motherfucking cliff because of this lady going on timing with Priest. Right. He care about her. You ain't got to give a fuck about her. Nobody gives a fuck about what you give a fuck about. Majority rules, sweetheart. And majority think you are full of shit. You ain't got that shit yet. Even with you putting this new fucking channel back up. Majority is speaking. You are a fucking loser. And you're going to end up losing a lot if you don't chill the fuck out. Because eventually, you're going to have to make your way back around some fucking well. Eventually, he going to see his son. Eventually, y'all going to have to go to fucking court. And that's when everything going to be fucking revealing itself, when y'all go to court. All of a sudden, we ain't going to be seeing little Justice in them videos no more. But proceed.
With her. She was horrible towards me. Like, initially, she was cool. But then the lies and the drama and the bullshit came in.
First of all, bitch, y'all shouldn't even been talking to each other. Me personally, I fought all three of them dumbass motherfuckers. Y'all shouldn't have been talking to each other. Like, ain't no fucking way anybody should be saying that these two women were having they were being communicative with each other. What the fuck was y'all talking to each other for? How the fuck did y'all get each other number? Riddle me that shit. Proceed.
Because both of them really good at bullshit. What I've noticed, they weak as fuck. Two weak ass people together. No wonder they're divorced. No wonder they were fucking poor the whole time they was together.
Poor? The whole time they were together? Bitch, what the fuck were you? You were living with your baby daddy. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, man. Both of y'all was some bum-ass motherfuckers if you ask me. But we gonna focus on this stupid bitch for a second. I'm gonna get into all them later. Well, you know I got my list. And I done checked it twice. It's a pretty good list. But back to this thinking, bitch.
Listen, they lived in like Snellville. They lived in Snellville, Georgia, supposedly in this.
Just doxing the fuck out. But bitch, you ain't learned your lesson about this doxing shit? God damn.
This big house. And Sidonia's dumbass encouraged Priest to quit his job. So they lost their big ass house. Okay? And decided they wanted to travel. Right? Barely traveled, barely went any fucking where, ended up broke and in an extended stay hotel. As broke as they are now, they're not getting any more successful anymore. They're not starting any businesses. They're not doing anything positive together. But here I am financially doing way better, working harder just
with the help of the homeless shelter that you lied to.
By myself. Just by myself. When people try to compare me and Sidonia together, I'm like, yo, I don't have to be jealous of Sidonia because I'm the better woman. I'm the better looking woman. I'm the more successful woman. I'm the more financial.
What? Oh, fuck up. Oh, man. Like, why does that fucking matter? I'm gonna say y'all about, I mean, as far as like situation wise, y'all about what and fucking what, to tell you the truth. She got a few kids, you got a couple of kids by different dudes. Like, y'all about what and fucking what. So you had to go across the country and lie to some people to get a fucking voucher to get a house. Right, Lyric, you, and she smelled better than you probably. Oh, man. Thank God she is not in Georgia anymore. Snellville is too close for home for me. Yeah. Man. Proceed.
Stable woman. I'm the one with the fucking baby. I'm the one who has the man's baby. Not her.
Bro, they don't give a fuck about that. They don't care that you have his baby. If anything, he gonna try to take his baby to get it away from you. I mean, you having his baby don't fucking matter. They have each other. Now, I could say this, you know, it's kind of fucked up, but I understand why that priest is in the state of mind that he's in, because he ain't been around the baby, he ain't been talking to the baby, no fucking FaceTime, no nothing. So he is absolutely detached from that situation. So this shit that you talking about is irrelevant. You wasting your time to where you could be fucking picking up Uber passengers or some shit. You probably sitting up there declining fucking Uber money so you can ride around and talk about this stupid ass shit for free. But you such a businesswoman. If you had any fucking sense, bitch, your stanky ass would be on your regular channel, going live about every fucking thing, and not deleting the shit. Like Miss Piggy and Goldfish. Scary ass motherfucker. Proceed.
So I have benefited from this tremendously. I'm gonna be fine regardless. You understand what I'm saying? But when you look at
facts, Mom.
People who are drained spiritually, emotionally, financially, business-wise, all they do is drain other people and they feed off of negativity. It was unnecessary for Sidonia and Priest to get on the Tommy's platform for what? Nothing was being said about them that was any different than what I've been saying before. And I don't give a fuck how many more interviews they do. It won't matter. I will still continue to keep telling the same story over and over again because it's the truth, number one. And number two, I don't want any other women to get involved with two people like this. These two people are terrible. They're terrible people. They don't know how to handle shit. They don't know how to handle anything. This situation could have been fixed a long time ago. But neither one of them know how to have a healthy, functional situation with anybody. All they know how to do is be dysfunctional towards each other. And then turn around and pretend to the rest of the world that they're perfect. I don't have time for that. I want to deal with people who are living in the real world. People who have realistic perspectives. People who are dealing with reality. Not these two people who want to put on a facade or a fairy tale or pretend like they something that they aren't. That's the one thing that them two are good at. Pretending to be something that they're not. And what they want to do is try to convince other people that that's who I am. I have plenty of people who can get on the YouTube and tell you, listen, Sansa Ray is the real thing, okay? The person that she is online is the same person she is offline. Okay?
No, you're not, bitch. You are not the same person. Like, you just forgot your own fucking lie. And even Priest said that you don't act the same way that you do online. You don't do that shit in person. Even other people that we done came across that didn't happen to been around you in real life in person. Like, you are shy into your motherfucking self with your short, stanky ass. Try to get a healthy smell or some shit. That's what the fuck you need to do. You need to be concerned about that shit. You need to go your goof ass to the doctor. Because you might have herpes, bitch. But proceed.
It ain't a game. Like, I don't have to pretend to be something. I don't have to pretend to be better than who I am.
Yes, you do.
On the platform of somebody else's to put down some other people. I use my own shit. I built my own situation. So if I want to talk about somebody, I don't need a whole bunch of other people, number one, egging me up, instigating, encouraging me. I don't need anybody else's.
But you said all your fucking fans and friends on YouTube told you to put him on child support. So obviously you do. You lying, stanky whore. God damn, like, your personalities need to have a huddle, a powwow, a fucking group meeting together, and make sure that y'all not fucking lying about the lies that y'all tell, because the shit is fucking stupid. And I'm just gonna point this shit out. But proceed.
Platform. I don't need Tommy's platform or anybody else who has something negative to say about anyone.
You need a strong mommy, Chrissy. You needed Tommy. You needed Nicole Michelle. You needed O'Shea. You needed Gab. Am I missing anybody? If I am, put it in the chat, please. Thank you.
I don't have to do all of that. In order, if you got to do all that just to push your message, your lies, because that's all they did, was push a whole bunch of lies. That's all they did. So I want to encourage everybody. I want to encourage everybody to understand something. Okay? Understand something. In no way, shape, or form, right? Have I been in so much drama as I was when I was associated with Priest. Now that I'm not associated with him, and he is far away from me and my son as possible, our lives are healthy. We live a good life. I don't have any problems with anybody. Just as his godfather is there, being the best version of a dad that Justice can have.
He has a godfather? I thought if you were Buddhist that's obsolete or that doesn't go together with Buddhism. Isn't having a godfather part of Christianity, if I'm not mistaken? If I am, please let me know. But proceed.
You know? And hopefully, like I said before, with time, my son will have positive male role models. Okay? All of this stuff that's been happening within the past week where, people come into my comment section and say things, or they're dumping down everything, or they're talking about Sedonia or Priest in a positive way, trying to make it seem like these people.
Right, Lord Gaelic. A godfather, but no bid. Yes, that is a very good point. He has a godfather. A godfather. He has a godfather, no bed. Isn't that the whole meaning or point to having a godparent? In times of need, when the biological parents cannot take care of the child, that these godparents will step in if something happens to the parents, even if ain't nothing that happened to the fucking parents. And I heard the fucking godfather talking shit about Priest, but nigga, your godson ain't got a fucking bed. His mama ain't got a fucking bed. But you on here talking shit about somebody. Oh, y'all gonna get y'all ass whooped. Proceed.
This is a sad situation. This is not a situation that I put myself in. I was deceived. Had I not been deceived, I probably would have handled this situation completely different. Okay? Now, I'm not going to say that I
Jordans, but no bed.
Didn't, see red flags. I feel like I saw red flags. But I gave Priest the benefit of the doubt because
Carl's Jr. Popeye's new crispy chicken sandwich every other day, but no fucking bed.
He made so many promises. He told a number of lies.
Dog food, but no fucking bed. Oh, what the fuck she feeding the dog? She getting dog food before she get a bed for her baby. She getting dog food before she getting Febreze. She getting dog food before she get toilet paper. Man. So Kathy, your daughter, as well as yourself, couldn't come together and get this fucking little boy a bed. Man, I feel sorry for the first baby daddy, Mr. Andre. I feel very sorry for you, bro. Andre McCurry, since this bitch like to put people whole fucking names on this bitch. Yeah, all them fucking weaves. She got that one fucking ponytail that she circulating in a 360-degree angle. She put every day, she putting that bitch on a different spot on top of her head. But she can't get this little boy a bed. She getting all this dumbass equipment to make fucking videos and do lives, but can't get this little nigga a bed. Didn't you have $25,000 like a few months ago? $25,000 fucking dollars. I know another nigga on here that had $25,000 in his closet. But he flirting with old white bitches that stay in Las Vegas that look like fucking Roseanne Barr. Sending them fruit baskets. It ain't tricking if you got it. Proceed.
And that's the one thing that Sidonia ain't facing. She ain't even ready to face the truth about her own damn ex-husband. She's still holding on to him because if she had let go of the situation like she was supposed to, they divorced. What the fuck? Two divorced people getting onto Tommy's platform for pretending like they just one unit. Y'all divorced. Y'all shit over.
To shit on your stupid stanky ass. I think her problem with that interview was they talked about how stank her pussy was. And that Sonya was right there. That was the problem. Sonya and her stanky pussy. That Sansa's problem. Oh, fucking well. You could diss the shit, but you can't take it. That's too fucking bad, bro. Because we gonna do this shit forever. Until you change your motherfucking behavior, we not gonna change ours. Because you are a fucked up bitch out here. And that's just how the fuck it's gonna be till you get your mind right. Because you are fucked up. Your mama not helping you. Your family not telling your ass nothing. If they are telling you some shit, you're probably blocking their ass too. Stupid, stinky bitch. Yes, dear, you are correct. I would like to know if my special guest would like to come up and speak her thoughts. If you would like to, special guest, let me know. Proceed.
This is what you told me. This is what you told your family. This is what you told, everybody around us. Y'all shit over. So why the fuck are you two, as a divorced couple, not a married couple, a divorced couple, getting onto a platform trying to pin the mother?
Matter motherfucking fact, anybody won't come on this bitch, friends or foes. Anybody, if you won't try to shit on me, anybody, if you won't come on this bitch, I'm about to put the link in the fucking chat.
A priest child as a bad person. Bitch, the one thing that you should be doing as a woman and a mother is encouraging this nigga to take care of his kids, not encouraging this nigga to continue to be about that drama.
Well, bitch, somebody tried to encourage you to wash your ass, and you got mad. So fuck you.
That's one thing the bitch ain't hearing. I should yank her ass all the way from there. I should take my ass to Maryland, because bitch, I know your address. I should take my ass to Maryland.
Bitch, your scary ass ain't gonna do nothing. You left Atlanta because you knew they was gonna whip you up. Girl, shut the fuck up.
I'm looking for your ass because you don't know how to stay out of some shit that ain't your business. Had Priest been man enough to get on the Tommy's platform by himself, then maybe I could have a little respect for the bastard, even though he would still be lying and shit. But the fact that he had to bring Sidonia along because that's his fucking crutch. This bitch, listen, Priest already got half of a brain, okay? He got half of a brain, right? When Sidonia come around, she thinks she helping him, but she make the nigga situation worse. She been ruining this nigga life for 14 years. When she met the nigga, tricked the nigga into marrying him. This is what y'all don't get. Use religion, okay? Use a cult to get the new nigga to marry her, right? He made her prematurely. He was only like 22 years old. Knew nothing about marriage. Knew nothing about kids. Married a single mother who had 3 kids from a previous marriage, right? A bitch he shouldn't even have been married to begin with. A bitch his family told him not to marry. A bitch who shouldn't have been fucking with him to begin with. Married the nigga, ruined most of his life, ruined the one good thing he had, his job at Coca-Cola. He used to work at Coca-Cola. Bitch ruined his job at Coca-Cola, encouraged the idiot to quit his job. The one thing that he'd been doing and keeping a steady for many, many years, he could have stayed there and grew within that company. And this stupid bitch told him to quit his job. Okay? This bitch done kept this man homeless. Because think about it. Think about what I said about the extended stay. How me and Priest ended up in the extended stay. Basically, he was doing all of the poor habits that Sedonia had taught him. Because I didn't know shit about it.
Nah, bitch. We know why y'all was in the extended stay. So once you run this lie, I'm going to tell the truth. The truth. Trufe. The truth.
Extended stays. He was just like, we should go to the extended stay. It's a good idea. It's okay. We'll do that. This is what this nigga was saying. And according to him, Sedonia had taught him that. So all of the fucked up stuff that Sedonia has taught him as far as how to live, because she basically demands mama. She is mama. He's fucking his mother. That's what he's doing. Him and Sedonia, basically she was his mama. He was fucking his mama. Okay?
But she was getting that dick though. Sound like that pressed a nerve. And that is so very interesting. Like, how did this bitch get pregnant if his cock wouldn't get hard? Like, how did she get pregnant? Like, when it did get hard, and then she said he had premature ejaculation, as soon as it got hard, he inserted himself, and that was it. And how many fucking times did that happen? Man. I guess a nigga dick won't get hard if your pussy's stinking. But yeah, he got a lot of shit to answer to too. Cause that, bruh, what the fuck was you thinking about, bruh? I'm gonna break it down in a second. Back to this bitch.
She was teaching him all of this negative stuff as a man, right? She was teaching him like just shitty stuff. And this man keeps implementing that shit into his life, fucking his whole shit all up, even worse. This is why the man doesn't have anything. This is why he doesn't even know how to be a man on his own 2 feet. Bitch, let that nigga go. You want me to let him go, but your ass can't even let him go. You can't.
No, bitch, you let him go. Stupid ass. Every fucking day you making videos about this man. He gonna tell somebody to let him go. Bitch, you never really had him. Exactly, infamy. She love the drama, but then claims to be drama free. Like, she can't make sense, so she keep making sandwiches. It's stupid. Back to this bitch.
You can't even let this man go out here and live his own life without you. What me and that nigga got going on don't have nothing to do with Sedonia. And every time that bitch is around, drama pop off every single time. When he and I was together, when the bitch came around, it was drama. Bitch would lie to me, oh, I moved on, I'm with another man, but then cause Facebook drama. All she know how to do is cause internet drama, and then she turn around and blame me for the fucking internet drama. I don't like this bitch. And I told y'all this bitch was sneaky. Priest told me she was sneaky when I met her. But then after I dealt with her myself, I already saw the bitch that she was sneaky. She don't want that nigga to be around his son. That's why she keep doing little fucked up shit like this. Because she knew, they both knew that I would be like, ew, y'all went on Tommy's platform of all places? This is what you're doing? You causing more drama? You causing more of a problem, and you wonder why I don't want my son around this idiot. That's why. Even Priest's family will tell you, and I should bring Priest's family on this motherfucking podcast. because they will be happy to tell you. Sedonia run that nigga. She teach him all this fucked up stuff. She is the one behind all of this shit. She's the one behind all of the drama. She the one that got this nigga out here not taking care of his son. It was her that told that nigga to not sign his child support papers because that baby wasn't his. She told him that. All of this negative.
No, we didn't tell him not to sign the papers, but we were letting him know that the baby might not be his because you was fucking him and Q at the same time. So, I mean, yeah, we were trying to help the brother out. Go back to this bitch.
Shit she's pumping in his mind, she's telling him that. And his dumb ass just sitting there like Forrest fucking Gump, allowing it to happen. This nigga is not so bright. If I get one more comment from somebody who listened to this Tommy Sotomayor interview and say, yo, Bree sound like he got the IQ of a fucking sponge. Yeah, he dumb. He dumb as fuck. He dumb as fuck. And this is the only reason why this situation is happening.
But you want to marry him and have his baby. And both of y'all dumb. So, I mean, y'all trying to have a double dumb baby? Like, you just contradicting the fuck out of yourself every day. You had all this good shit to say. You was even saying the sex was amazing when y'all was still together. You was singing fucking songs and shit. If I wanna get freaky with you. Stupid ass. And all of a sudden his dick couldn't get hard. It was too small. And he nutted quick. And he ain't got a GED. And his breath stank. And he ain't got no money. So what the fuck was you there for? Oh yeah, because you needed some place to stay.
I want to know what about Priest made her fall in love with him.
That is a very good question, dear. She said that she saw potential. That was where her love was coming from. The potential that she saw in this young man. She's saying that Sonya was his mama. Well, bitch, you was trying to be his mama too.
But if that's the case, that she saw potential in him, and that was the only thing, and he this fucked up, then she could have found anybody. Anybody have potential.
Pretty much.
So I don't get it.
Nah. Under no circumstances am I attracted to men, want to have sex with a man, but Priest ain't a bad looking dude at all. So I think that was her premise of being with him because she was attracted to him.
But all the men, she have a type. All the men look alike. All the men that she have dealt with look alike in some kind of way.
Yeah, most. I'm gonna say most of them because when we, as the years that went on, and she done shown some pictures of a lot of dudes in her past, I'd say about 70 to 80% of them do look alike. Because Q and Priest don't look nothing alike. And they were right behind each other.
She tried a Q and had to go back to what she knows.
I think the little dude who got a stalking charge on her, him and Q favored each other. I think his name was Courage or some shit.
Courage?
Yeah.
The fucking cowardly dog? Like, what the hell?
But back to this stinky bitch.
He wasn't thinking. He has dyslexia. This man is not mentally stable. I keep saying that. But y'all want to believe that Sansaray just saying this stuff to be
being
harmful.
dyslexic
No.
means you can't
The
think
nigga
straight.
don't think shit through.
Excuse me?
Being dyslexic means you can't think straight, like you can't function in society because you dyslexic. I didn't think that's what that was.
What is, to your knowledge, what is dyslexia? What's the...
It's just that you see things backwards.
Okay. Okay, Lyric said, I'm trying to call, but my camera mic browser blocked. I'm trying to figure it out.
You can, if you block your camera, you can't come on, but you can come on and turn your camera off.
Yeah, when you come on, Lyric, or when you're trying to come on, don't block nothing. Don't block all that until I invite you or until I accept that you're coming on. Cause that might be stopping you from being able to come up there. I think
you have to give it permission to use the camera, but before you even click on, it'll show where you want to mute yourself or turn your camera off. Turn it off with the StreamYard itself. Don't turn it off from your notifications, your settings, if that makes any sense.
back to this bitch. Anybody else that won't come up, you're more than welcome. The link is in the chat.
Oh, and Sedonia, goofy ass is not helping. She's not helping with this situation at all. I wish the bitch would just leave him alone and let him find somebody else better to help him with his life. Because she already done fucked up the first 15 years of it.
Yeah, you just want Sonya out the picture all together.
Because Sonya know her and won't let her get her way.
Well, she know what type of person Sansa is. Mm-hmm. We all figuring out what type of bitch you are, Sansa. Like, this shit ain't gonna end well for you. Like, you might as well just chill the fuck out and let this man see his fucking child. Keep this shit off of YouTube because you keep putting it on here. That's why people like me, Bomb, STL, Tommy, we gonna do fucking videos about you because you're bringing it here. You lucky. I mean, it seemed like Facebook is a whole different type of monster. So people ain't gonna really, make videos about you on Facebook. If that happened, it's fucking over for you. But Facebook is, I think, pretty much absolutely free to do shit. And I'm not even gonna say that you're not aware of how much people aren't into you because you have this Facebook page and you only got like a few thousand fucking followers. If you was on some shit, you would at least be you would be 1,000 there by now. I mean, not 10,000 there. I don't even think you at the 5,000 mark yet. Ain't nobody feeling you. You are the fucked up, stupid little sister of YouTube. That's what you are. That fucking picture that you put up when you was like in the fucking second grade with them big goofy ass glasses on, that's who you still are. You are Ma from the movie Ma. You are Monique in the younger version. You are an older version of Lil Wayne's daughter, Regine. You are a stupid ass woman. You really fucking stupid. And you could not give a fuck and say that you don't give a fuck as much as you want to, but we know that it's the furthest thing from the truth. Like, you just lie all fucking day and don't want nobody to say nothing about it. But back to this bitch.
Let that man go and do whatever it is that he needs to do so he can learn how to live on his own without your ass. Because you just fucked up most of his shit. She needs to let this nigga go. I don't deal with him. I'm not in his life.
Hold the fuck up. Jen, I am a fake dyslexic. I read magazines starting from the last page going backwards. Jen, I'm gonna roll up one of the fucking magazines and pop your ass in the fucking head like Will Smith did to Jada. That is some goofy shit, bro. What the fuck are you getting out of? Oh, fuck you, SDA. It's a catchy line. I can't deny, nigga. Go copyright it, nigga. Fuck you. Back to this bitch.
When that nigga told me he wanted to leave, I said, listen, if you need to be free to work on yourself, work on yourself. This bitch divorced this nigga and still all up in his business. There is no reason why Sidonia's foolishness and shenanigans should still be affecting me. There is nothing this woman can do to stop me from helping other women.
Her, though.
Right, ain't nothing she doing should be affecting her though. It shouldn't be. Y'all shouldn't even fucking know each other. Y'all shouldn't even be communicative with each other. What the fuck?
Man, please stop using that dumbass word.
STL, look up communicative. Hold up, who looked up the other word? Lyric. Look up communicative. Back to this stinky bitch.
People this story so other women won't be able to go through this shit. This is not about hurting priests. This is about me letting another woman know. You don't want to bring a child into this world with an idiot like this one and the bitch that's fucking with him. That's making the shit worse.
Mm-hmm.
Her own family was dysfunctional before she got with him. It's not like she had a healthy marriage. Her previous marriage was fucked up. The way she was with her family was fucked up. Her family was treating her fucked up.
It's communicative.
She does not have a good family, period.
Communicative means.
No.
From what they were telling me.
Communicative.
Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Communicative means ready to talk or impart.
Do. Ask her over again.
Hey Siri.
I'm here.
Is communicative a word? Is communicative a word?
Communicative means.
No, communicative.
Communicative means.
That's not even a fucking word, bitch! It's communicative, not cative. Cative. Man, this is fucking great. Proceed.
My family was loving and caring and positive towards Priest. All he got was love from my family. My family showed him respect. My family was communicative with him. My family encouraged more love, more support. He overlooked that.
I've been saying it again.
This asshole overlooked that because he don't know no fucking better. I told Sidonia to keep her fucking nose out of my situation with my son's father. Bitch, the nigga ain't your husband no more. He's not your husband anymore.
And he ain't shit.
He wasn't your husband when I got with him. Because no man who's a devoted, committed husband would be fucking with another woman. Period. I don't give a fuck how.
He never said that they were still together when y'all met. Catfish. Proceed.
How many excuses y'all people, y'all haters, give this man? Okay? If he was this devoted, committed, married man, and I was just some succubus mistress over here tricking him, he wouldn't have interacted with me. Because he would have been a devoted, committed husband. He would have looked at me like, I'm sorry, I can't fuck with you. Because that's what the devoted, committed husbands do.
Bitch, he wouldn't have been on plenty of Catfish. That's where he wouldn't have been. You wouldn't have been able to even fucking look at his profile. Dumbass.
But they both said they wasn't together.
Talking about Sonya?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like, I don't, it's like she trying to just tell that people that I guess she think that's going to be on her side. That he was saying that him and Sonya was together and she was his mistress. She thinks she was Chris' mistress. And if I'm not mistaken, Chris was divorced, but he was still seeing somebody else.
Exactly.
I don't think he was married when he was fucking with Sansaray.
No.
Stupid ass bitch. You are a stupid woman.
Have mistresses. They don't sleep with other women. Period. They don't.
Who's the fucking mistress? Does she know what a fucking mistress is? A mistress ain't no side bitch. A mistress is a bitch that's being set up in a fucking house or apartment that the dude is paying for. That's what a mistress is. He taking care of your ass. You couldn't take care of your fucking self. Because a month after you got kicked out of your baby daddy house, baby daddy number one, your ass was broke. He shared our special private text messages. So, you sharing his real fucking name on here. Back to this bitch.
Don't even let their penis get anywhere near other women. It is Sidonia that is pumping into this man's mind that he was tricked and manipulated by me when he is really being tricked and manipulated by her. And she's been tricking and manipulating this nigga his whole life.
So he tricked her. She tricked him into leaving the residence that they had together. Now, that's a little iffy because he could have moved out from her to go stay in his people house, even if he wasn't dealing with you. But he left his people's house where he was living, where you were living, where they put a roof over your fucking head because you didn't have nowhere to go. Because you didn't have nowhere to go when he left your ass in a hotel to die. So he left his people's house where he had you over there living with him because your ass was stanking up the whole fucking house and you felt so embarrassed that now you wanted to live in the fucking truck. What the fuck happened in your car that you had? That y'all had to live in his truck. He didn't want to have you out here fucked up because he could have stayed over there. Bitch, you decided that you wanted to leave based on what he said. Here we go. But I'm gonna give this like a minute more, and then I'm gonna let my special guest chime in. And turn your camera off, please. All right, there you go. There you go. But give me a minute, special guest. And we're gonna get into it. But back to this bitch.
Whole life. They're divorced and she still got that nigga mind. Not his heart, the nigga mind. Not his heart. Never had his heart. She has the nigga's mind. And to me, when you got somebody's mind, it might seem like a good thing. It might seem like, yeah, I got that nigga mind. No. You got that nigga mind. His body. Not his spirit, not his heart. Mind, body.
Something you couldn't get. Remember he had ED. We're back to this bitch.
Got that nigga out here like a puppet saying whatever the fuck you want him to say to make me out to look bad because you mad, jealous. He loved somebody else enough to have a baby with that person. Priest was never tricked into doing anything with me. He did everything that he did with me at his own free will. I always gave that man his freedom. And that's one thing Sidonia never gave him. His fucking freedom.
You lied and told that man you couldn't have no kid.
What'd you say, babe?
I said she lied and told that man she couldn't have no kid. And he believed her.
Mm-hmm. What happened to my special guest?
Mm-hmm.
Come back, special guest. Oh, all right. There we go.
I'm not good at this at all.
Yeah, your camera's still on. I don't know if you. Yeah, all right. There you go.
All right. So I can't chat and talk at the same time.
Oh, all
if you're
right.
using your phone.
Wait, if she's using a phone, she can't?
She would have to have it on two different screens.
Oh, all right.
Okay. See, I'm not advanced at all that, so I just right here.
It's all right. We all learning.
think you should.
But,
Okay.
wait, hold on. What is it? All right, special guest. I got some advice from my other co-hosts, and they think that it is time to let you run it. So, without further ado, Miss Lyric Parker, go right along ahead.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna kind of like follow your lead because I'm not new to all of this, but I just have a lot to say, so I'll
Go,
just kind
go,
of like,
go, go ahead. Go ahead.
First, how
where do you
long
want me to
you
start?
following?
Yeah, my bad. My wife won't ask you a question. Go ahead.
How long you
Okay.
been following Sansaray?
I've been following Sansa Ray for ever since that she came from Atlanta and she was pregnant with Justice. And I'm from Atlanta, and I really don't like the environment here. This swinger type perverted sexual energy because I'm born and raised here. And I was actually like online thinking about leaving Atlanta, and I ran across her video about how evil Atlanta is with the sexual, atmosphere and everything, the cultural, the swingers lifestyle and all that. And that's what kind of got me involved in interested in her. And I admired her because she knew exactly what she was talking about. She was on point. But then as I started like really following her more and more, I realized all these beef she had with people. And I was leaving her a lot of nice, positive comments at first. But then when I saw the beefs and I started to realize that she was like really causing a lot of it, I tried to like come from because I'm 49, so I'm older. And I tried to come from a big sister type, kind of like I guess what Bomb Cherry was doing at first,
Mm-hmm.
giving her
I was thinking the same thing. It sounds very familiar. Well, go ahead.
right. And as soon as I started doing that, she blocked me.
Right.
And I was like, wow. And it's like she started blocking me from everything. Anytime I tried to leave her a comment, she would block me. And then that's when I started like realizing she was doing that to everybody. And that's when I started listening to the Viper Pit because I'm one of those outcasts, and the Viper Pit is like, okay, y'all can just come over here. We talk about Sansa Ray. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I got my issues with her too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I ended up, listening to the Viper Pit and engaging in that them over there.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to say? You can run it, man.
Well, like I said, this is like my first time. I do want to start my own YouTube page.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the type of person I just kind of like comment on a lot of people's stuff, at late night. That's like my guilty pleasure. I just go around looking at videos, making my little comments and all of that. And so that's what, that's how I kind of wanted to get started. But um Sunset Ray is definitely a topic of discussion for me because um we have a lot in common. We both been in Atlanta a lot, for a long time. And a lot of the stuff that she has had to deal with, that she says she's had to deal with her past, I can relate to. I'm a Gemini like her,
Mm-hmm.
and all that. So I can relate to a lot of the stuff that she's talk about. But the difference between Sansa Ray and I is that Sansa Ray, we both was at a crossroads in our lives. And I could have been that I'm from Atlanta. Atlanta has that party lifestyle, sexually over the top. I could have engaged in a lot of the stuff and been the type of person she is, but I decided to take a different route. I have a conscience,
Mm-hmm.
and so and not only that, I have morals, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't like, I'm like, nah, I couldn't. So I would rather just be celibate than to even engage in all that stuff, and so to see her taking that other route, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm not going to judge you for that. The problem I have with her is that she likes to put down other people that even if they haven't done anything nowhere near as bad as her, but just the fact that it's different, she takes it, makes it a part of her videos and commentary, but then she puts them down. That's why I got an issue with her, you know. And so that's why I leave nasty comments now to her. Because my thing is, like I said, I've always had the ability, I'm a little, camera shy and all that, and I'm a, I guess a social outcast. I don't know. But when it comes down to writing, I've written several books, and I've been guest speakers a lot of times, because once I'm able to like write down my thoughts, I can like be brutal at times, and but I bring my point. I make sure my point comes across. And so that's when I started leaving stuff, because I'm like, I'm gonna like really, I know she's reading this stuff. So even if she doesn't like take it in, she doesn't respond, I know she's gonna hear me. I'm gonna make sure she hear what I gotta say. And so basically I come at her in a nice way with no well, not really nice, but I try not to use profanity, but I let her know, you're stupid bitch, basically. And I, let her know all her down, her faults or whatever, and just come at her and just let her know you're the last person that could talk about anybody, like you're the bottom of the bucket. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm familiar with that lifestyle. And I mean, the stuff that they do, like they have, they have buildings here, and a lot of them are secluded. Like you don't really know what's going on in there.
Right.
But it's like, you pay a good little fee, and a lot of times celebrities go in there and stuff like that. But the things that I heard that they do in there is like just so like sexually deviant, just disgusting. And so for her to be a part of that, the swingers, and one thing I wanted to point out, like she always likes to talk about Chris Law, talking about he was the one that introduced her to that lifestyle. He may have introduced her to that, but she kept going after.
Right. She was working there.
Yeah, she was not, and then she was still engaging it. She loved it. You know what I'm saying? And she don't, that's the part she don't like to talk about now. She'll say, oh, he got me, because everything is always somebody else's fault. Yeah, I was doing that, but Chris Law got me into it, and I didn't like it. I had to be drunk to do it. No, you didn't, bitch. You loved it. That's why you took Priest, slow ass there. And he's sitting around looking around like, what's going on?
Yeah, she claimed it was a mansion party, quote unquote.
Well, see, they are mansion parties, but they do. See, that's the thing. She'll tell you a part of it. She's not gonna tell you all of it. Yeah, they have special rooms in there, and people know. And I have a friend that got into that, and she told me they even like defecate on each other, all kind of stuff in this place.
So that's like Dubai or some shit.
Oh yeah, it's like off the chain, and that they have it here in Atlanta. They have like quite a few here in Atlanta, because like Atlanta is party city. This is where like it's like a melting pot of all of that stuff, and it's no wonder that the CDC is here. It needs to be here, because you just imagine, and so for her to sit there and say that Priest has herpes, but try to insinuate that she don't. Yes, you do, bitch. You got it. Because if he got it, you got it. You don't have baby bomb. You're talking about everybody in his family. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that I don't like about somebody. Like, if you're gonna put somebody else down, like, tell your shit too.
Yeah, she's so fucking stupid that she'll say he got herpes and she don't, not knowing the biology of the disease. Like she not even making fucking sense. How the fuck you had a baby by him? His whole family got herpes, but you didn't catch it. And you
exactly.
But this is the thing that she don't understand. She said she went and got checked, and they told her that she didn't have it. That's not how you get checked for herpes.
Exactly.
If you go get checked for herpes and you don't have an outbreak, it's going to be negative. You have to wait until you have an outbreak and then get checked.
Right.
That's how herpes works. So she can indeed have herpes.
Well, they're gonna do blood work. And the thing is with the blood work, I don't know if it tells about the herpes simplex. I think it's 2, the one that's the genitals. But I don't know. But I know that it tells you whether you have herpes or not. So she could get it done with the blood work. But the thing is, you have to request it. They're not gonna just do it. So she didn't get it done. And the reason why she was in the hospital, and this is another thing. What she always want to talk about, he left me to die in a roast infested hotel. Like I've heard that like so many times. Like it's driving me crazy every time I hear it. But this is the thing that she failed to realize. Like what woman sits in a hotel? She's talking about she's bleeding, shitting, farting, like on her deathbed. But you sitting in there waiting on some man to come back. But you supposed to be this strong woman. You didn't call 911. You didn't call the ambulance. You're dying now. And at least you think you're dying and you're pregnant. But you're just sitting up here waiting on this man to come back. You're pathetic. Weak, pathetic loser. That's what she is. So, and the reason she didn't do it is because her insides are so fucking corrupted. And that's why she didn't want to go to the doctor. If she had a miscarriage, she had abortion first. What people don't realize is abortions causes miscarriages later on. And they don't like to talk about it because abortion is population control. That's basically what it is. They want women to, especially Black women, to kill the babies. Now, a lot of people had abortion. I'm not putting anybody down for what they're doing, but the thing is, it causes the cervix, the uterus to be weak, and it causes miscarriages. So when she says she had miscarriages later on, I can believe that. And when she said it, she was going to wait 2 months. The first trimester is the shakiest one. So it's like that's when you're most likely to have a miscarriage, and so that's why she wanted to wait till after she hit the 2-month mark. And so when she said that she was afraid to go to the doctor, I can believe that, because if she had gone to the doctor and she's bleeding, and what any woman knows, the first thing they're gonna do is give you a pelvic exam, and you can't really avoid that. So it's like when they do that, it's gonna cause her to probably miscarry, and so she wanted that baby so bad. That's why she wouldn't go. She probably had gone in the past or whatever, and she ended up miscarrying. So, but like I said, it comes from her having done so much to her body, and then on top of it, it's no telling what all she felt like she had. She probably felt like she had herpes. If she was smelling, she probably had vaginal bacteria vaginitis. No telling whatever else was going on down there, and she probably didn't want priests to know about it or whatever. So that's another reason she probably opted out of going to the doctor at the emergency room. But that just shows you, her level, her mentality, and just the low type of female she is. Because any female that cares about their unborn child is gonna make sure that baby is okay. They're not gonna sit in a hotel begging for donations and waiting on the nigga to come back.
And she knew she had burned every fucking bridge that she had, because she keep talking about this girlfriend Marie and these other little chicks or bros that she cool with, but she didn't go by any of them other than, or rather, to stand in a fucking roach infested motel. And she was only like a couple months pregnant when she put Priest out. So it wasn't like she was big old pregnant and had, was like, she was at high risk or nothing like that. Like,
she was high risk. That girl was on bed rest.
Oh.
She had never went to a doctor. So a doctor is not good. You know what I'm saying? A doctor can only put you on bed rest. You know what I'm saying? Right. She ain't been in no doctor. She don't know bed rest. She was sitting like, and then she's sitting there saying that he didn't, he sent her a text message saying she needs to take a bath. My thing is, I don't care how bad you're feeling, as long as you're not in the hospital laid up, a woman is gonna get up and wash her ass. Come on now. And then she's talking about she's bleeding, probably shitting everywhere, farting and everything. No telling what them sheets was looking like. This man saying, get up, clean. If a man got to tell you to take a bath and clean the sheets, you're a low class woman.
But see, that's where she felt so guilty and bad about the shit because he never even came on here talking about her smell. She told that to us that they got into an argument and he was like, wash your ass because you already know. She told us that. We didn't know he said that shit. He never even said he said that.
She has diarrhea. She has diarrhea of the mouth. She got 27 personalities. And a lot of times they don't interact with each other. So it's like 9 out of 10 was one of her other personalities that day that came forward, started talking a little too much. She's the type of person that if you listen to her long enough, she's gonna tell on herself. And that's what happens. Like she tells one lie, and then like less than 3 minutes later, she's totally contradicting that lie and saying the opposite. And then when you're like, would you just say it so and so? It's like, oh shit, she ready to run.
Yeah, that's exactly what people say.
So she basically will tell on herself if you listen to her long enough. And I don't know what it is with this YouTube thing because I'm not really a YouTube person, so I'm just really getting into it. But I guess I really feel like when she had that 505 rant and stuff, I've seen that out of a lot of YouTubers. It's like once they get donations, and I don't know if they're making a certain amount, they get to the peak of making a certain amount of money off of YouTube, they get donations, they realize, wow, I can make some serious money off of this. And it's like with her in that hotel begging for money and pregnant, she obviously got a lot of money that day, doing that. And I believe that when she fell on hard times, she's about to lose that car. She got on and she really took her subscribers for granted because she got on there with this cocky attitude. That's one of her other little personalities, and got on there and was like, y'all gonna send me this money because I need it. Don't ask me what I need it for. That's my business. But I want 505 and send it now, motherfucker. Shut up and donate, So it's this cocky attitude that she has, and, along with the fact that she's a greedy person, everything's about Sansaray. It's about, she has no loyalty to no one. She looks at everyone as, what can this person do for me? That's why she has never really said much to me, other than this no-name bitch that's trying to come for me now. But, because I don't have a platform. So
no name. If you say anything or comment anything opposite or opposing Sansaray, no name is gonna tell your ass something.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't worry about her. To me, she's just another one of Sansaray's personalities. And they think just alike. So I really believe that it is Sansaray because there's no telling how many, accounts she's made, but I don't have a problem. Sansaray, she can't come back to Atlanta. Atlanta is for her to be in that hotel room like that, and she's on YouTube. She got all these people looking at a video, and no one would come to her aid. They really got it in for her here in Atlanta.
Right. Her baby daddy was supposedly bringing her something to eat, but he wouldn't let her come back to the fucking house until she.
And you know what? I would pay money to hear an interview with him because that man knows some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like about Sansaray. And I can't understand it. That whole situation is the only thing that really confuses me about her. Like because what man would sit here and let this woman live with him, but then she's out at swingers parties and she's home with all these different men and he take care of her.
He found out Priest had herpes, so he was like, no, you can't come your nest ass back over here. Because that's how he was getting rent from her. He was fucking her.
Yeah, to me, that's the only logical thing.
Right. They probably was in cahoots together with the shit. But it's still kind of weird because she apparently sent Priest a text saying that he was kicking her out. But that probably was her lying to Priest so that he would get away from Sonya because she knew he was living with Sonya. So I'm going to tell him I done got kicked out, so he got to come get me, and either he going to bring me over there by Sonya with him or we going to get our own place together. So she was trying to expeditiously put this in action. And that's why I think she sent them that text. And that's why I'm like, to me, it's kind of weird because the first baby daddy could have been in cahoots with the shit. But for whatever reason, he kicked her out through the text message. That's why I think she possibly lied about that and just sent it to Priest that she got kicked out. Because why is he bringing her as something to eat but not letting her go back to the house?
You know what? And that's conducive to the lifestyle here in Atlanta. There's a lot of people in Atlanta that's that pretend, and so I see this trait in Sansaray. You know, they pretend to be more than what they are. They pretend to be. They have a lot of them drive nice cars. They go to all the big events, and they actually live in storage binges, the little storage places. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them live out their car. Like what she was doing, you know what I'm saying? Because in Atlanta, it's all about image. And I really believe this man told her that when Dominique turns 18, she got to go. Like, I believe she played on his sympathy, you know, because she's gotten evicted a few times. And that's why her credit is so messed up. But I actually saw on Facebook where one of her family members had posted, and they were talking about her, and they were saying, you know, yeah, and they were saying it was a cousin or something. And she was saying, because her and Dominique was actually going back and forth because Dominique came to her mom's defense. And she was saying, Dominique was saying, well, why would family turn their back on you? And why would family go on Facebook and put your information out there? And so the cousin was like, that's why you was sitting on the curve on the side of the street with your daughter, because you running around with this YouTube thing, thinking that you're gonna make money off of it because you don't want to get a real job, you know. So she's been evicted a few times, and I think this last time she didn't have anywhere to go. He took her in, and he was basically telling her, look, you know, I'm doing this for Dominique, not for you. When she turns 18, the free ride is over. And instead of her getting a job, going to school, taking advantage of all that time, she's out running around, sucking and fucking everything in Atlanta. You know, so when Dominique started to come of age, and then 18 started rolling around, she knew, oh shit, I got to do something. Well, maybe I can find another simp like my first baby daddy. So she goes on POF of all places. Everybody know what POF is.
Plenty of catfish.
Right. Plenty of fucks, freaks, all kind of stuff. So she gets on there and she looks for a simp that she could reel in like she did with her first baby daddy. She run across Priest. She realizes early on that Priest ain't got all his marbles. You can listen to him and tell he's slow. So she took advantage of it. He's light skinned. He has decent greater hair. That's all she needs for a baby daddy.
Yeah,
you know.
As she was talking to him and getting to know him, she was not like, now Sansaray is dumb, but she's a smart scammer.
Yeah, she's a scammer.
Right. So she, you know, as she was getting to know him and he was giving her a little bit of his life, he ain't got no kids. He separated and all that shit. That's why I go back to saying, well, when she came on and was discussing all the bullshit once they broke up, well, she wasn't looking for a romantic relationship. She just was looking for a friend to hang out with. But then she explained that once he told her he was separated, and she got up and walked out on the fucking date. If you was just looking for somebody to hang out with, why the fuck it matter if he was separated? Like that was a scam from jump.
Right. You know what, Warren? Her walking out was just a front. She knew she was gonna keep that man. She don't sleep with so many people, husband. That didn't matter at all.
Right.
But that was just to make him think that she had some class about herself. You know, oh, I'm this big celebrity, I'm a model, you know what I'm saying? I'm a millionaire, you know. So if she walks out, then you know, he gets scared. Oh, I could lose one of the best things, you know, because you know, he wanted another mama. You know what I'm saying? That's all Sonya was to him. You know what I'm saying? She got him at a young age. He's already, you know, has a learning disability, whatever's going on with him. You know,
he's a duck. He's a duck.
he's a thug.
You're a duck. D-U-C-K.
Oh, okay. Yep, exactly. So he was looking for kind of a come up too. They both played each other.
Yeah,
You know,
I think he just was looking for some pussy. That's what he was looking for.
you don't think he was looking for a mama? Because I do.
No,
You know?
I really don't. I think he already had that in Sonya because when he was on Tommy the other day, he said that he had just came back from out of town right before he met Sansaray, and that he was storing his stuff by Sonya. So he was still kind of like living with her, so to speak. So he already had found his mama, but they were separated and he wasn't fucking her, so he just wanted some pussy.
They were on very shaky terms. Him and Sonya.
Right. He still just wanted some pussy, and I just don't fucking understand how the fuck was they communicative with each other. How the fuck was Sonya and Sansaray? How did they even get each other's phone number? Like,
Sansaray probably went through his phone or something, but Sansaray contacted Sonya. And the reason for that is because she wanted to get in Sidonia's head to find out what's going, you know, what kind of a deal she got going on.
Right. And to say she the older woman, and she shouldn't even fucking entertain that shit.
Right. Yeah.
That scam. I'm telling you, Sonya and Priest tried to scam Sansaray. That shit backfired on all three of them. On all three.
So you think they were trying to? They figured they thought that Sansaray was rich or something, and they was calling themselves trying to scam her.
Yeah, they claimed that they never seen Sansaray online on YouTube and all that other book. That's a lie. They seen her on YouTube before. There's no doubt in my mind that they haven't seen her on YouTube before, because when Sansaray started talking, Sonya found her way to Sansaray's channel. She's seen Sansaray before. But since she wasn't part of that, how she know to go to YouTube to find Sansaray?
Yeah, I mean, that is a good point, but
so she found her way to her channel.
She researched her.
They listened to her and they thought that she did have money. And they figure, since they just moved out of their house and all this other stuff, that we're going to use her. She going to fall in love with Priest because Sonya had somebody else who probably was taking care of some of her bills. We're going to use her to take care of you, Priest, and then you help me with what I need. They thought she was the answer to help them. They said they moved out of their house. I think they lost that house. Because ain't no way if you going through a divorce, you just gonna move out of your house and move into an apartment. There's no way, especially with the way them two are. They still close. There was no reason to move out the house, because if he was paying bills at her apartment, he could still pay bills at that damn house. And she said it herself. They wasn't sure if they were going to divorce or not. So there was no reason, absolutely no reason to give up the house unless you had to. They lost that house and thought Sansaray was the answer to help them build once again. But when Priest started talking to Sansaray, he fell for her ass. So that was a whole issue in itself, which is why Sonya got involved, because Priest can't think for himself. She realized she sent Priest into that fucking rabbit hole, and he too stupid to climb his damn way out. So she had to get involved.
But it don't take long to figure out that Sansaray don't have it going on like she claimed. Like, you know, I think at the point where you're sitting here in the back of a Ford Explorer in Walmart, you realize that she ain't all she crapped up to be. So it's like, you know, I guess he was, you know, kind of falling for her, because who else would like put themselves in that position, you know?
Yeah, to me is still kind of tricky because she had a vehicle when she met him. They went out on a date, the first date from what they both were saying, and she picked him up. And she was about to leave him after he explained to her that he was separated and shit. And later on down the line, a relative gave him a vehicle, and then she lost the vehicle that she had. So to me, it's kind of tricky that they would think that she had anything.
Right.
So
Right.
After she lost her vehicle, she was sending him a text message that her baby daddy was kicking her out, and she didn't have a vehicle no more, and she didn't have no fucking where to stay.
Right.
So
Right.
Too late by then.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he was. I think it was genuine from the start, from his behalf. I think he just wanted some pussy, and I think both of them was explaining that it took like a couple of weeks for them to have sex because after they went to the mansion party, they both got drunk and all that shit. I think he had genuine intentions with her because once she got kicked out of her baby daddy house, and she had already lost her car. She and he even explained within the first month or two within them dealing with each other, she was asking him to borrow money.
Right. So, but that's the scam. That's Atlanta. And I'm telling you, you have to be really, in Atlanta to see it. Like, and a very I'm a very observant person, so it's like, and being that I was born and raised here, that on top of it, I know a lot about Atlanta, and I want no parts of it. But it's like you have to like really be from here or really be in this environment and know that these people here are scam artists. They are just like, it's so many Sansa Rays out there. It's pathetic, and it's like they all hate each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can see how she could get her ass kicked down here. You know what I'm saying? But
she knew that. That's why she left.
Right. That's why she left. And I'm gonna say this too. Lord Gallic, I have to give shout out to him because when I hear him talk, it's like, wow, like he gets it. Like I really feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like he has broken that woman down and put her back together like a jigsaw puzzle. Like if you really listen to him, I really feel like he's the only one. And I'm not sure, but I think she's the only one he hasn't really doxed that really got on and talked about her. I don't know. But she actually laughs at him. She said it. She was like, I laugh at the stuff that he do because I really feel like she feels like he really gets it. Like she can't even get mad at him because he knows this woman like the back of her hand. When he says stuff like, she has no loyalty to anyone, and anybody that comes into her life, she's kind of like, breaks them down and try to figure out, how can this person benefit me? And I think that that's what she did with Priest. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's light skinned, he got a decent gray hair, he's slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be my next baby daddy. And I can really, convince him that he needs to take care of me for the next 18 years. And I'll be straight. By then, I'll be ready to croak. So I'll be taken care of for the rest of my, for the whole duration of my life. She had the first baby daddy, the first 18, 20 years. Then she'll have Priest for the next. Because I really feel like she doesn't want to work. She's the type of person that doesn't want to work. The only thing that she wants to do is yap her gums. If she can make money, talking about how awesome she is and how everybody wants her and all of this. If she can make money off of that for the rest of her life, that's fine. That's all she wants to do.
Yeah, because I think once it was revealed that she hadn't lost her car, and either she lied to Priest about getting kicked out, or he really kicked her out, she was fucked up. So at that point, it was like it was nothing that he could really gain from her other than being with her.
Any normal dude would have jetted right there.
Right. I mean, he had to really be digging on her to be like, he even said it on time. I ain't just gonna leave my girl just walking around like that and she ain't got nowhere to go. So he was like, fuck. He got from under Sonya. and some type of situation happened with him and his people, and they had a house for them to go to, and she wants to say, well, they didn't put a roof over my head, but a bitch, I bet you wasn't paying no bills over there, and you got into it with his people, and from what Priest was saying, she got so upset that she didn't want to stay there no more. And I'm sorry, but Priest, you a fucking dumbass.
Right.
I wouldn't have. Well, I could. If it's not a problem to me, I could stay in the car, nigga.
Priest
why?
Is slow. Priest is slow.
You stay in the car. But hold up. Lyric time out. Miss Mary Davion, I have noticed you since damn the very beginning of this shit been going on. And if you feel that the Beauty and Bomb Cherry does a better way of breaking Sansaray down, STL does a better job, how about you come your goofy ass up here and you do it? I will put the fucking link back in this motherfucker for you. Give me 1 second. How the fuck? Oh, okay, there we go. And you can break it down yourself, and let's see how well you can do breaking it down. But yeah, go ahead, Lyric. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, but what I was saying.
That at some point in time he noticed that she didn't have shit. So I don't think that he was trying
to slow because he's slow. He was 25 when he got with Sonya. Here it is. She's a 30 plus something woman, has 3 kids, got a tubes tied. What 25-year-old man don't have kids who want to get with a woman who has a tubes tied, who has,
somebody that don't want to pull out at all. They just want to bust all type of nuts in the bitch. That's it.
Well, he couldn't have wanted a future with, because there's not much of a future with her,
Right. And see, the way he is now, just imagine how slow he was 10, 15 years ago. And all you supposed to do as you get older is get wiser. And if he is where he is now, like I said, just imagine how he was 10 years ago. He was even slower.
Right. Because Sonya kept him in that mode where she, where he could benefit her. She didn't probably
right. You see, both of them are fucked up, but I think Sonya even more fucked up. Because why you didn't make this nigga get his GED?
Right.
Right. Like I said, he a nice looking dude. He is what I would call a bubba on the fucking phone. He just out there with his overalls on, with his pitchfork, and he swinging the hay. That's all the fuck he doing. So to me, yeah, she probably damn near almost just as bad as Sansaray.
Right. And then she comes off with this good woman vibe, like she's a nice person, which she could be. But she used him for her benefit as well, and didn't want him to progress to anything. And I guess when it got to the point where maybe they started kind of like getting tired of each other or whatever, they started thinking about, after the kids grew up, he probably actually started thinking about his future then and was like, I'm not going to have any kids to leave on my legacy, or anything like that. And so she probably told him, well, if you want to, go ahead and we start seeing other people, we can do that. And so I think that that's what, probably happened. He probably did want to, find a woman that he could, settle down with and have a future with. And he didn't get a woman. He got Sansaray, and because of his lack of ability to articulate and see her for who she really was, he fell for her. He fell into a trap, playing with a pregnancy app. Who does that when you're living out of a car? Like, that's just stupid.
Right. And not just that, but she claimed that she was doing it to keep up with her cycle. What the fuck you was doing before you was using that app to keep up with your cycle?
Exactly.
Why the fuck do you need an app to do that? And why are you using the app to do that?
Look, I'm old fashioned. Women know back in the day, all you do is get a calendar and you mark the time. You're gonna next month, you're gonna probably come on and go off around the same time, give or take 2 or 3 days.
Yeah,
So
that's stupid. She told on herself because that's another thing that Priest did not tell us about. She told us about this fucking app. And Mary, you talking about people will roast our looks, but bitch, you ain't got no fucking profile picture. Come your goofy ass up here and come holler at a nigga. Do that.
she's a Sansaray troll. She
Yeah,
just
yeah,
probably got
yeah.
another account.
Right,
And
because
you
when we
and
were
you know what?
when
Okay,
we,
go ahead.
my bad, when we were figuring out the Sansa troll accounts because her dumb ass shared her fucking screen and we saw that name, that Mary person is like all the other troll accounts that were riding with Sansa. It was like they had names in common. They had regular names like Mary Davions, Tiffany Garrett, and shit like that. So for the longest, I've been thinking that Sansa. So fuck you, bitch. Come your ass up here and talk to us.
Yes, also right. For her to be in that lifestyle she was in, the swingers, they're like really the polygamy, they're really close, they support each other. For her to not have any friends, she screwed over a lot of people. And so for all these people to be coming out of the woodwork and they just none of them really have screen names, 9 times out of 10 it's her. And with that Tommy interview, I don't know if it was the fact. What I really think is the fact that Sonya was on there is what really shook her. You
Oh
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because she was going around telling everybody, see, they're not so in love, and I didn't break up their marriage because they're divorced. They're divorced now, But I really feel like they got divorced so that Sonya could save her back. Because if he gets, if his income taxes or anything gets garnished because of non-payment of child support, they would
Right.
come after wife.
Right.
So
Right.
since they were already discussing divorce anyway, they went ahead and divorced. But I believe they're still together. And so her coming on that show with him is what really shook her. And for her to do 5-6 videos, she's doing 2 a day, damn near, talking about the same thing about that interview. They really, really shook her up. And it was almost like I consider it like a boxer match. Like they really like
She
gave her the 1-2 punch.
she even got her fucking daughter on one of them bitches.
Right. She's desperate. Right now, she's shaking, she's dazed, she's confused, she's stunned. I say, just like I left on her comment, to Tommy or anybody else, this is the opportunity now to take her ass right on out. Bring Priest back on there for that second interview. Let him hear how she's deframing his character, his image, talking about herpes and he's bald and all this other stuff. Let him hear that, because 9 times out of 10, he got something else left in his archive that she's done that he probably ain't really thought about, or he's really trying to say her and not really like talk about her. And because you could tell he tries to hold back on some things.
I'm trying to understand that. Why is he holding back? I think they're in the process of trying to get that little boy, and he's scared if he says something to where he feel that they might not let him get the little boy. So I think he trying to tread lightly with what he said about it. But hold up 1 second. Mary Davion said, I've been talking up for Bomb Cherry in comment section since Sansa doxed her in different people comment section, but this fag thinks I'm Sansa. Nah, little player. I done seen you help up for Sansa. That's why I'm saying this shit now. I've been talking shit about Sansa for about a year, dumbass. Since I'm getting your dust ass now, I'm Sansa. All right, well, come up on here and holler at me. I don't block nobody. I don't make moderators. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm not trying to be a YouTuber. I'm not trying to be a content creator. So come your ass up here. I put the thing in the chat already. Come on.
Come speak it, please.
Like you sitting up here breaking your fucking fingers, typing all this stupid shit. I've seen you take up a Sansa. That's what I've done. And I'm not going to talk to you because I'm a big YouTuber and I don't want people to catch my voice.
Who would take her? She's a big YouTuber, please.
That's either Penny or Stupidity Exodus. That's one of them. I mean, you yeah, the way that they typed all that together, that's some shit that he would say. So I think that might be my nigga Stupidity. And if it is, so be it. You don't know how to disguise your fucking voice? I know how to disguise mine.
But I thought that he was against sponsor right. So
yeah, he is. But whoever that is, they talking shit because I'm calling them out. But I've seen this Mary Davion's motherfucker talking up for Sansarie. So I don't know what the fuck they talking about. They be talking up for Bond. Right. I would beat the shit out of your soft ass, Warren. But you can't even come your bitch ass on the panel, but you gonna whip my ass. All right, bro. But anyway, let me play a little bit more of this lyric, and then we'll get back to it.
If you ever feel like you are not free with me, let me know, and I will let you go, because I don't want you to feel like you trapped. So because he been trapped with that bitch for 15 years, she wants everyone else to feel like I'm the one who trapped him for that little bit of time and turned him into this bad person. Let me tell you something about Priest. He was the best version of himself he has ever fucking been when he was with me. No one saw him be as happy as he was. His brother, ask Cedric. Let's talk about Cedric. Cedric is
and she just gotta keep putting these people's names out.
He was the best person, sleeping in the car and taking bird baths in Walmart, and that was the best. Okay.
Cedric came to me. We was at his grandmother's house, and he said to me, "Yo, thank you, because you good for my brother. I never seen my brother this happy. He was never this happy with Sidonia. Never. I've never seen my brother this happy. You are doing my brother some fucking justice." His entire family was saying this shit to me. His mother, "I never seen my son like this. I never seen him this happy with a woman." Never? You mean to tell me he was married to Sidonia for 14 years? You never saw your son this happy? I never saw my son this happy. I never saw my son this free. You're good for him. This negative shit that he's saying about me isn't me. This is Sidonia. It was Sidonia's idea to be on Bomb Cherry's channel. It was Sidonia's idea to be on Tommy's channel. Priest would not do that on his own. Priest don't like the fucking internet. Priest don't like YouTube. He don't like podcast. He don't want to do none of that. Priest shy as fuck. Here's the truth about Priest. Shy as fuck. He's an asshole. Don't get it twisted. Because half the time he's an asshole because he's not thinking shit through. That's the only reason why Priest is an asshole. Because he's not thinking shit through first. Because he doesn't have the mental capacity to do that. So when you're dealing with Priest, you have to have a level of patience. Because he doesn't think shit through first. All right? So out of the many conversations I had with Priest, it was always think first. What is this about? Control yourself. Control your emotions. Control your impulses and think first. That was always my shit. Like, dude, handle yourself. Get in line. Get in line. Get in line. What is it that you want to do? I had this man on the straight and narrow. I wasn't sitting here playing no games with him. I wasn't sitting around bringing drama into his life. The only time he had drama is when we had to deal with that bitch.
But you lied so much, so we're not gonna fucking believe you.
Every single time. That bitch. His family even said, that bitch. Every single time. Because she had this hold on this nigga mentally. Again, not as hard. Not as hard. You let him fuck you like you a prostitute, right? He told me, y'all two like the fuck in the closet, trying to pretend you're a prostitute. You know why you do that? Because Priest lost his virginity to a prostitute. Priest lost his virginity to a prostitute. Okay? Priest likes prostitutes. So Sidonia pretends that she is one and puts
Lord.
Priest in the closet. Just because you can ride that nigga dick doesn't mean you the better woman.
But it get hard for her.
What?
That's crazy. Now, why does it benefit us to know that? Like, she is dragging that nigga.
Seem like, yeah,
Like,
I got
I'm trying to
that
figure
nigga.
out why she even said that.
Wait, say that again?
I'm trying to figure out why she even said that.
Say what?
Just because you can ride him don't make you a better woman. What does that mean?
That she mad that his dick get hard for her? That's what it sounds like.
And on the straight and narrow. I wasn't sitting here because Priest lost his virginity to a prostitute. What I was anxious to do was help this nigga start a business and control his mind. Because you can ride that nigga dick doesn't mean you the better woman. Just because you clouded this nigga's judgment and control his mind doesn't mean you're the better woman. I wasn't anxious to fuck him 3 ways from Sunday. What I was anxious to do was help this nigga start a business, get his finances together, and get him into investing because that's what he wanted to do with his life.
Bitch, you should have done it for yourself.
Exactly. And all she gave him was a baby. She didn't do none of that. She didn't even help him get his GED, none of that. She just further complicated his life, giving him a baby, and they were already on shaky terms.
You was trying to help him start a business, but you couldn't do none of this shit for yourself. Trying to help him get some land, but you couldn't do this shit for yourself. Man, you fucking stupid.
Me and Priest was fine. Sidonia finds out I'm pregnant.
Y'all was fine. What the fuck y'all was fine? When y'all was living in the car, when y'all was taking a bath in Walmart, or when y'all was living in the fucking hotels? When y'all was fine? I would like to know.
She's, I'm going through some stuff. Begging him and shit to come back to her. She done filed for divorce, okay? Now she done filed for divorce. A year after, Justice was born? Almost a year after Justice was born, Bush files for divorce. Probably because she don't want to help him with child support. Bitch don't have no money. If either one of them had a decent amount of money, my child support check wouldn't even be so low. My child support would at least be $800.
And that's why.
A month.
Wait, say that again, baby?
I say, and that's why. She just told on herself.
Wait, told what?
She said if either one of them had a decent job, her child support check wouldn't be so low.
Yep, she was gonna come out the.
Hold on, that just came out of her fucking mouth.
That's why she put him on child support?
She wanted the fucking money. She didn't want Priest. She wanted the fucking money.
Right.
So you
she don't really want justice. Justice is a source of income.
Right.
So you think she was planning on leaving him anyway? That's your thing?
No, she wanted somebody to take care of her.
Oh, all right.
For the next 18 years. Yep. For the next 18 years, she wanted to obligate him to take care of her. That was going to be her meal ticket.
Right.
It is $264 because I make so much more money than Priest. They base my child support off of the money I make. But Priest wants to get on the YouTube and make it.
They do not base child support off the money she makes.
No.
They base his portion of child support off the money he makes. It's a percentage off of his money.
I mean, that would just be common sense. Why are they gonna take how much money he make off of what you make?
Right.
That don't even make fucking sense.
No.
Use me for what I had because he doesn't have anything. He didn't gain anything from Sidonia. What did he gain from being married to that bitch? Nothing. No legacy. No finances. No improvement. No education. Nothing.
Gained a fucking friend because they still talking. Something that y'all will never be able to do again.
Facts.
She continues to control this man's mind. And these are the things that they're not saying online. It's just, oh, Sansa Ray's the bad person. How is Sansa Ray the bad person? Sansa Ray ain't fucking with neither one of y'all. I don't call y'all. I don't reach out to y'all. When I talk to Priest family, we don't talk about none of this. We sit down and talk about how we're going to visit each other, going to family reunions, all types of stuff. That's what me and Priest family talk about. We don't talk about drama. We don't talk about each other.
Why would you want to go to the family reunions knowing he gonna be there?
But not just that.
They don't talk to her.
Right. If she talking to his family, why they not coming out there to see the baby?
Right.
Why they not paying for her to bring the baby out there? Or some shit, or something like that. Like, nobody is trying to be involved with your fuckery.
Right.
Stupid.
When she was gonna have the baby party there, all of them said they weren't gonna come because Priest had an issue with it. So she got angry about that. And they were gonna come until she went on a radio show or told this radio personality or somebody about Priest and they made a show about it. That's when Priest was like, "Nah, y'all ain't nobody showing up."
And the thing is, by him never seeing this little boy ever yet, a birthday party shouldn't fucking matter. He should be able to see that little boy whenever the fuck he wants to.
Right.
Especially if they garnishing his money for child support. You ain't got nothing else to say about him seeing his son once you get in child support and he has admitted to paternity or however that shit is with the birth certificate or whatever. So you can't control a motherfucking thing now. Because I bet you go and get that money and you spending it, not on the right shit though.
On Chick-fil-A burgers.
Right.
But all he has to do is take her to court. He take her to court and he showed them stuff like her putting a gun in her head, somebody she's gonna blow her brain. He could get that baby. I don't know if Sonya want to help him raise it, but he can get that baby if he try hard enough.
That baby, Priest and Sonya gonna get married again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, Mary, if he live, go holler at him. I don't give a fuck. Back to this bitch.
We talk about surviving together as a family. Family over everything. Family over everything. Not ex-wives who had a family before they came and then tried to be a part of your family and your family didn't even like her.
It was still
your family was not open to this bitch from the very beginning. When I met your family outside of your sister, and I don't even really think your sister had a big problem with me. I think your sister, I think LaQuinta which is Priest's sister name.
God damn. God damn, bro. Like, why is you
everybody?
Bitch, you better be talking about the hotel. God, but you don't even say La Quinta like that for the hotel. You say La Quinta? That's how you say it? God, man, you just a doxing ass bitch. Back to this bitch.
I think La Quinta had no problem with me. La Quinta that's her personality. Who she is, she's just a tough person. That's just who she is. She's not nice. Some people just ain't a nice person.
Bitch, you not nice neither.
Some people just bitchy. I think that's just La Quinta's personality. From what I understand, from what everybody's saying, that's just her personality. Doesn't mean she's a bad person, just means that's her fucking personality. So if I was just this mistress that he didn't fucking care about, how come I know his brother Cedric? How come?
Nobody ever fucking said that you was a mistress, you dumb bitch. He was separated from his wife and he was just looking for a bitch to fuck. That's what you were. And he happened to like you. That's it. Back to this bitch.
Me and Cedric was in a position to be able to sit down and have a talk with each other. How did I meet La Quinta? How did I meet Mom? How did I get into all of these deep ass places with his family if I was just this side chick who was trying to trick a married man into being with me?
Nobody,
that shit is stupid.
Nobody ever said that. Nobody ever said
that. She couldn't name all of Chris people like that. That was the first time a man even brought her around his family, probably. Because she was such a slut bucket. You know, well, nobody gonna bring her around They're people like that. Except priest slow ass. So that's why she names everybody, just so everybody could feel like she was significant.
Right. But nobody ever said that he was cheating on his wife. Nobody ever said that.
People aren't listening. What they're doing is they're using priest's narrative of the situation, right? And making that shit entertainment because it sounds better. It sounds better to say, oh, Sansaray was just the typical mistress who was trying to pin a baby on a man. She just wanted a baby. Why would I want a baby by that broke ass nigga to use him for what?
Just what you're using him for.
I was trying to build a life with this man, not use him for anything. He didn't have anything I could use him for.
And you didn't either.
I wanted to build something with him.
I would have got abortion when he left me in a doggone hotel. That would have been a wrap for me. Why you want a man that's gonna leave you in a roach infested hotel and you dying? Why you want to have his baby? He's showing you right there he's not gonna be there.
And it's not like having an abortion is beneath her because she done done it several times before.
5, 6 times.
Right.
Build a legacy for the nigga that this bitch that was with him didn't bother doing for the 14 years they was together.
Why you need a female to build your legacy? Or a male? You don't need that.
Right.
You can build your own.
Because she needs somebody.
Right, but just hold on to y'all seatbelts because it's about to get rowdy in this motherfucker. She about to go off.
I was trying to get this man to get his education, get his money, get the things that he needed. This is what I was trying to do. I went ahead and did those things without him. Justice got a trust fund. Sansaray got a house. Sansaray got a car. Sansaray living in California, just like I said I would.
But Sansaray ain't got no bed for nobody in that motherfucker or no furniture.
Right.
These are the plans that Prince and I had before I even left there. What was
These are the plans.
the plan? It wasn't get on Tommy Sotomayor's channel and start drama with Sansaray. That wasn't the fucking plan, but that's Sidonia's fucking plan. That shit was right ass plan, bitch. Your right ass Sidonia was let me get on to Priest onto Tommy's channel with Priest. That's my bright ass plan. That's stupid. How is that helping Priest? It's not. It's not helping him get closer to his son. It ain't helping him get any money. It ain't helping him get his education. What are you doing to this man? Let that man go and find whatever it is that he needs to find to help his life. Let him go. Go get you a third husband to manipulate. You already manipulated this nigga for 14 years. Go find somebody else to fucking screw over.
But in the meantime, you gonna do videos about the man every fucking day.
She made it Sonya because she was able to use Priest and she couldn't.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
She is heated.
So you got me like, I'm just crazy. I'm out here, I'm just this crazy woman that just wanted to use him. And no, bitch. The reason why I act the way that I act when it comes to Priest is because I know this situation way too well. And I know this situation, Priest is manipulative as fuck. I can tell you that. He's manipulative as fuck because he's about self-preservation. He's going to do whatever he can to survive. Sidonia knows that shit. She also knows that he has half of a fucking brain. That when it comes time to execute some shit, he needs somebody else to do the shit for him because he can't do basic math and can't barely read.
Well, goddamn.
Well, she knows that and uses that to her advantage.
And didn't you know that too?
Yeah.
But you wanted to marry him and have his genetics blend with yours to make a child?
Never did that to him. When he didn't understand something, I didn't pump some shit in his mind that was false to have him do what I wanted him to do.
She's still trying to sell herself to him.
The right way to do things, not Sansaray's way, the right fucking way. And for these people to sit down and try to make it seem like I'm like this bad person, that shit is so fucked up on so many levels. Because all I did was help this nigga from the second I got with him.
Help him with what?
But he keeps going back to this poisonous ass source, Sedonia fucking McNeil.
Ooh, she mad. What?
Bitch.
Damn.
You ain't no Washington, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Poisonous ass.
God damn.
Ooh, Lord.
Oh man.
He needed. I'm telling all they need to do is go back. They need to get back on there as a loving couple, get back on Tommy's show, come back in for the kill, take her ass on out. All they got to do is do another video.
But the thing is, it's not going to work. She is not going to leave. She's not going to leave on her own accord. Motherfuckers are going to have to do just the only fucking good idea Priest ever had in his whole fucking life was what he told Tommy the other day, that people are enabling and encouraging this bitch because all the people that's with her are watching. They're not telling her nothing that's on her side, and nobody is flagging this bitch. Not enough people are flagging her. Because people flagging that bitch, but I think it's because she got like some type of other company that she dealing with.
No, it's the people that's flagging her. She already have a police report out on those people.
So it's like
it's
obsolete because they already got an issue with it.
Right.
I don't think she got any police reports against me and you. So what do you say?
She probably got one on you.
Don't y'all think she's on the verge of a breakdown though? I think she's on the verge.
Yeah. Her next video is gonna tell it all. Cause she going off on this one. But back to this bitch. I know you're live, STL, but I don't give a fuck. I'm doing me. So back to this hoe.
Sedonia fucking McNeil. Because you
McNeil.
ain't a fucking Washington, bitch. You ain't a fucking Washington, bitch.
Bitch!
I don't give a fuck. What?
And she ain't either.
Y'all claim y'all had. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I ain't even had no wedding rings, no wedding reception, nothing. Nothing solid. You gave this
solid.
But you had a spiritual fucking marriage.
Right. The ring that he didn't even give her. It was
right
that she had already.
She tattooing niggas' names on her hand. At least they was fucking married. Stupid ass. But back to this bitch.
And nothing for 14 years. Just a whole bunch of bitter ass fucking memories. I did more with this nigga in the 6 months we was together than you ever did with this nigga. And you want me to believe that you this solid Mrs. Washington? Fuck you, bitch.
Bitch.
Wow.
Miss Sonia McNeil need to take her ass somewhere and stay the fuck away from me, my child, and my child's father.
Wow.
Wait, she wants the woman to stay away from Priest, her husband.
Yes.
Need to take her ass somewhere and stay the fuck away from me, my child, and my child's father. Because the second your ass goes somewhere and mind your fucking business is the second Priest will decide, you know what? I do want to be here for myself. It's the only time when your ass ain't around, people can have a solid conversation with Priest. I've seen it happen. When your ass not around, Priest can call someone and have a solid intellectual conversation, even if the conversation you got to sit there and explain some shit thrice times.
What?
But when your ass around, he gets stupid. Because he started listening to your dumb ass.
She changed the personality.
Be minding your motherfucking business. Not worried about what Priest is doing with his ex and their child. Let that man be a father to his son. You go to fuck on and mind your business. Y'all wonder why I want to strangle this bitch. Y'all keep wondering why I have such an issue with this woman, because I know what's really going on with her. I don't give a fuck how much she sit here and try to pretend.
You want to strangle her?
I don't care. The bitch is toxic. She makes him worse of a person than he is. She don't make him better. If she made him better, I would give her props and her credit. I would say, yo, you know what, bitch? I'm glad he chose to be with you because you're the better woman.
Now you know damn well you would never say that shit.
You divorced 2 times. Divorced. Your first husband was a fucking failure, and then you failed with Priest. Both of y'all.
She couldn't bag her husband to save her life.
Exactly.
I have never done.
You right, Denini. I see it. She wanted to control Priest the way Sonya did for them 14 years. That's why she hates Sonya ass with a passion.
I never lied to them. I never hurt them. All they have ever decided to do in this whole situation is make me out to be a bad person and make the life of my son be negatively affected from their bullshit. I didn't put my son in no bad situation. Even when we decided not to be together anymore, I still gave Priest room to be free. This bitch got him thinking that the baby wasn't even his. She told him that. She told this man that because them two didn't have kids together all that time, that he couldn't have kids, and that I was lying. This bitch told him that. Told him not to do what he needed to do with his child support papers. But when he decided to think on his own, he went and filed the papers and told her, fuck that, I'm going to do it anyway. Think on your own. Stop with this fucking drama. Get rid of Sidonia. Get rid of Tommy. Get rid of Minister Jap. Get rid of Bomb Cherry and all these people that don't have nothing to do with our situation and start being a man for your son. Fuck them. You ain't got to deal with me. We got the court here. If you don't ever want to see my ass ever again, that's fine. But see your fucking son. Don't be that nigga. Don't be the nigga that's walking around here, a deadbeat ass dad, got a son out here in this world that he ain't never fucking met. Get your shit together. Get in line. That's what Priest needs to do. Get in fucking line. Get your shit together. Stop listening to Sidonia. Stop listening to these fucking rumors on YouTube. Get your shit together. Stop looking at my comment sections, believing all this negative stuff about what everybody else got to fucking say, and take care of your son. I didn't ask to be with you. I ain't giving you no baby mama drama. I ain't giving y'all none of that shit.
What?
This everything you've been doing is baby mama drama, bitch. Everything. Man, this fucking woman is crazy.
Delusional.
The person that's causing the problem the most is these two motherfuckers because they're not thinking about the welfare of a child. And then y'all wonder why I get on social media and act like this. Because I gotta act like this for my son. To get him the father that he fucking deserves. My son don't deserve this shit.
But yet her son, have anybody heard her son speak a word? Like, can he even talk? She's not even worried that the child ain't talking, just started walking, got knees, look like he been praying on top of a barbecue grill. Don't never have no clothes on, no real clothes, hardly. Take a bath or anything. But she's sitting here running behind Priest doing all these videos.
But she think he deserve a mama like her.
Right. She won't even get a bed. $100 bed.
Not even $100.
That's crazy.
Some Jordans, but no bed.
And he barely able to walk. But I don't think he can talk. I think something's wrong with him.
He make little noises, but he ain't like saying shit.
Yeah, he should be saying one word, shouldn't he? He at least be saying mama, yes, no, stop, something.
Yeah, she said he said something like stop, but to say that she like to fucking record 85% of her life on this bitch, she ain't putting none of that up. She ain't put her fucking daughter graduation up.
Right. He
None of
didn't
that.
say stop. He said thought. He said my mom was a thought.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
He didn't say stop. And the only way we're gonna find out about that graduation is when her and Dominique fall out. I can't wait for that. And then she gonna dox her daughter and tell why she didn't graduate. That's when we'll find that out. So.
Oh, now that makes sense.
Right.
But it's gonna have to be something real, real serious for her to go there with her daughter.
Right.
But see, I'm thinking that that her daddy got the business on that bitch too. Of course, I think he knew exactly what the fuck was going on because she was living with him. And she claimed that the daddy was doing this and doing that, and he was, such an amazing fucking daddy, and he was this real estate nigga and all this. But soon as she left California, he moved out of the fucking house and got an apartment. So,
and I had got his phone number because he had some kind of business doing something with cars here, and so I got his number, but I never called it. But I would really love to talk to him, but I don't think he'll talk to us because he's really not this YouTube. I don't think what he even knows half the stuff she's doing on here. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
and she don't mouth him or anything yet, but
all right, but I think about it like this, Lyric. What would you have to lose? All he could do is answer the phone and hang up on you. That's all he could do.
Yeah.
But see, I'm gonna assume that he's still in real good standing with his daughter, and he wouldn't want his daughter to look at him crazy for fucking over her mom.
Yeah.
So I think for the most part, that's why he stayed out of all this shit. But only time will tell. Back to this bitch. It's got like 10 minutes left, so.
Okay.
None of this. All he want to do is make sure he eats, watch his cartoons, play with his trucks, get his damn diaper changed, and go to sleep. There's going to come a time in his life where he's going to want his dad. So we got to sit here and box back and forth on the internet so my son can fucking have that, and so fucking be it. You want to see a level of crazy so I can get this stupid bitch Sedonia out of my son's father's life so my son's father can be in his son's life? Then so be it, bitch. We will go toe-to-toe for me to have my son be around his father.
Shut the fuck up and donate.
You know what, Warren? I don't mean to stop you, but that shows right there what type of mother she is. She said all he needs to do is watch TV and eat and have his diaper changed. At his age, she should be singing to him. She should be interacting with him, saying her ABCs, talking to him. That's why that baby isn't talking and stuff.
Right, and she ain't see none of that shit. That's a good point.
No.
She ain't see none of that shit.
If you want to be helpful to priest, teach this man how to be a father, bitch. Stop teaching him how to be dramatic and getting on the Tommy Sotomayor's channel, making it seem like Sansa Ray's a problem.
You are a problem.
I ain't a problem.
Yes, you are.
A fucking problem because you keep dealing with each other when you're supposed to be fucking divorced.
That's a problem.
Bitch, you need to stay in your lane, and your lane is really, really far from me and Priest. Y'all ain't got no kids together. Y'all ain't got no kids together. Y'all ain't got no businesses or no money together. Why the fuck are y'all together on Tommy Sotomayor's channel? That makes no sense.
Says the bitch that was calling this lady, asking her, can she talk to Priest so they can work shit out?
All this fucking drama, but you want to make it seem like Sansa Ray's the fucking problem. No, bitch. Sedonia is the problem, encouraging him to do some shit like this. Priest is the problem for sitting here thinking something like this is okay. Think shit through, Luther. Think shit through. Stop letting Sedonia think for you. Stop letting these people think for you.
Luther!
Think for yourself.
Luther!
They need to go back on there right now.
I heard you tell me that. You want to be a dad.
Luther!
You want to be a good dad.
Luther!
Sedonia is stopping you from doing that.
Luther!
Jack, Bob, Cherry, Tommy, all seem like Sansa Ray's the problem. This ain't Maury Povich, motherfucker. This is not Jerry Springer. You got a good ass baby mama, because I'm telling you.
Oh, Lord.
I don't want no problems. Me and my daughter's father cool. We always been cool, and we gonna stay cool because we got a kid together that we taking care of, and we will continue to take care of her because we her parents. You ready to be somebody's parent? You let me know. You let me know. But until you ready to do that, my story's still gonna be this nigga ain't ready to take care of his child. Ladies, make sure that you get with a man who's mentally mature. Because unfortunately, I got with a man who wasn't mature enough yet to be a father. That's my story, and I'm fucking sticking to it. Look deep before you leap. I keep saying that to people. So I'm telling y'all like this. I don't give a fuck about the comments that's on my YouTube channel.
Yes, you do.
I don't give a fuck what people say about me.
You deleted them.
My son taken care of. I'm walking around here doing what I'm supposed to do as his mother. I'm his mom. I take care of him better than anybody else in this world.
As you should.
But one thing I am going to continue to do, even though I don't want priests around me, I'll work every day towards my son having the father that he deserves. So if that means I got to sit here and teach priests how to be a father, then that's what the fuck I'm going to do. For my son.
How the fuck you going to do that?
It ain't because he don't want to be a father. Trust me, he wants to. He just got all these negative outside influences telling him shit. And he don't know what to do. He's sitting here confused. He think I don't know that. Nigga, I know you somewhere confused. I know you have no clue what the fuck you want to do. You have no clue how to handle the situation. Well, let me tell you how. Number one, the only person you're supposed to be fucking talking to about justice is Sansa Ray. If you're talking to Sansa Ray's family member, it better be about fucking justice. If you're talking about Sansa Ray, talking to Sansa Ray's friends, it better be about fucking justice. Not about drama, not about what you heard, not about rumors, about justice. This shit is strictly business. This ain't about what other people talking about or all this other foolishness. You got a baby. Take care of your son. Fuck all this other shit. That's my message to fucking priests. Take care of your son. And the best way you can do that is taking care of yourself without listening to all of this other shit and making sure that you're there for him. Or sign your motherfucking parental rights away. Because I asked you to do that and you ain't want to do that. So apparently you want to be a father. I told you you're going to do this shit the right way. Why you think I filed for child support? Oh, because I want your money? Nigga, you ain't got no money. You're broke ass in here with no money. I didn't ask you for money. I asked you to be there for your son. That's it. Physically be there. And I would have been happy to have Sidonia around for that to happen. Because after I broke up with you and I got over the fact that y'all was on some bullshit, I said, you know what? Maybe I should be cool. Maybe I should chill.
Oh, Jen, you are a fellow Atlantean. Would you like to come up and speak your piece? Just let me know.
Maybe I should relax a little bit.
What the fuck? Hold up.
Maybe I should chill. That y'all was on some bullshit. I said, you know what? Maybe I should be cool.
You see how her fucking tone just left?
Another personality.
Right. If you want to be a father, ta-da! Maybe I should chill.
She got 27 of the motherfuckers.
Lord.
Maybe I should chill. Maybe I should relax a little bit.
Oh, Lord. Psycho alert.
Go back and allow Sidonia to be around my son. What you think I was telling Priest family? Initially, I was like, you know what? I need to try to be cool with Sidonia. If he gonna be with Sidonia, I would like for my son to have that extra love, that extra care.
You hear that growl in her voice? That's enough. That's what I'm doing.
This bitch and her drama, I swear to God, I don't want her around at all. They're divorced. The interview wasn't informative. It would have been informative if they was telling the truth on Tommy's channel. It would have been hella informative. But it was bullshit the whole time.
She just went back crazy.
Y'all don't want to see me act like a beast for my son. I will act like a fucking lion in the fucking wilderness to make sure my son is 100%. I will maul your ass to death.
Lion in the wilderness?
But I won't buy him a bed.
I'm gonna tell you like this, bitch.
A lion in the wilderness? Who the fuck says that? In the wilderness? They have lions. They have lions in woods. I thought the lion was the king of the jungle, not the king of Yellowstone Park.
Yo asked me to mind your business and stay out of our situation because it has nothing to do with you. And had this nigga got on the Tommy on the Mayor's channel by himself, then maybe this response would be what y'all get. It's been 5 days since this Ricky Dink ass video was posted on Tommy's channel. And I'm sitting here still getting comments from other people about the situation. Sending me emails and shit. My son is real. This ain't entertainment.
It is to us.
So now you need to sit her ass down somewhere and hold her heart.
Oh, Lord.
Go sit down and be grandma. Okay? Go bake some fucking cookies. Go do something that don't have nothing to do with me and Priest and our baby. Had you been the wife you were supposed to be, this situation wouldn't be happening. But you want to sit here and blame the shit on me. Y'all knew each other before I even came around. Y'all shit was all fucked up, all over the place. No stable place to live. Do you know how many addresses you and Priest done had over this fucking few years? Jumping from place to 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 place. Come on, man. Y'all ain't fooling me. Y'all can fool everybody fucking else, but it won't be fucking me. It won't be me. Because I'm not playing with y'all.
No, man.
I ain't gotta like y'all for my son to have his father. Because my son's relationship with his father is separate. This is what y'all need to understand. I don't have to like Priest. My son does. I don't have to love Priest. He don't have to love me. He needs to love his son. Yes. And fuck around with me, Priest will be a better man. Not the bullshit he been for the past couple years. Not the bullshit he was when he was with Sidonia. So you ain't gotta be my husband. You ain't gotta be my boyfriend. You ain't gotta be none of that shit. But you will be a good father. Because I know that that's what you want. It isn't because I'm not sitting here trying to force a man to be a father. I'm trying to give this idiot time to get rid of those negative people around him. Justice going to be 2 in a minute. I'm telling you, Priest, you better get your shit together for year 2 come.
Better get it together, nigga. You better get it together, nigga.
He made it worse to see in his life fucking with her.
For real.
I don't want my son to go another year with this fuck shit. Don't nobody got time for this.
Oh, man.
Get the fuck in line. Do what you need to do as a man. Be a man. You don't need Sidonia to be a man. You don't need Tommy and Minister Job and the internet to be a motherfucking man. Offline. You got a problem with me telling my story to single mothers so they won't get in our situation? Then maybe you should hit me up and have an intellectual adult fucking conversation. But you can't seem to have that, can you? You keep getting on the internet. Everybody else got access to you but your goddamn son. I'm so sick of all of this foolishness within the Black community. When we sit here like having this type of dysfunction, there is nothing entertaining and positive about any of this. I want what's best for my son, and that's always what I wanted. And if I got to sit here and continue to be vocal about that shit publicly, I will. Because he deserves better than this shit. And if you want to continue to iron this shit out on the internet, then that's what the fuck we gonna do. You want to continue to post our text messages and use Sedonia as a fucking crutch because you don't know how to be a man? We got to go through this process for this shit to smooth out. Then so fucking be it. This is how we going to do it. Because my son going to have a healthy situation. He ain't going to grow up seeing this fuck shit. Because everybody else want to be entertained by our shit. This ain't love and fucking hip-hop. This is real life. I'm telling you, Priest, you better get your shit together because you know I am not the woman that you keep trying to portray me to be. And you know damn well. You can sit up here in front for all these other people all you want to, but you know damn well and you know goddamn better. But you choosing to do the wrong thing. That's a conscious fucking choice. This ain't no mistake. You doing this on purpose because you scared. And I told you you don't have to be fucking scared. I was scared. I made it through that shit. You better find some power up inside yourself and motivate your goddamn self. And pull it the damn together.
Pull it the damn together.
Stop entertaining this fucking foolishness. Because I ain't going to keep getting on the internet. You see, this shit ain't on my main channel. This shit ain't on my YouTube channel.
Oh,
Stop entertaining this fucking foolishness. Because I ain't going to keep getting on the internet. You see, this shit ain't on my main channel. This shit ain't on my YouTube channel. Come on, man. I got too much shit to do. I work too hard. Stop with the fuck shit. That's all I'm asking.
That's what we asking.
I don't know.
Well, she ain't even say stay focused, have vision. Namaste.
Oh, no?
Yes, we got.
Namaste.
Oh man.
Mm-mm.
I didn't know.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I really,
I didn't get a chance to listen to like the last 10 minutes, but god damn. My bad. What you was saying?
I was just saying, I just really feel like if Sonya and Priest was to get back on Tommy, boy, I just really feel like that is gonna like really break her down. Cause I just feel like she's on the verge of a real meltdown right now. But you know, I may be wrong. I don't know her as well as y'all do.
Yeah, I don't think she gonna leave YouTube, but she gonna melt down.
Right.
I agree with that.
And I'm here for it.
Right. I'm waiting for it. I couldn't wait to listen to the rest of this one just now.
Man,
Ooh, she
take her ass on out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it'll be a wake up call, shake her up a bit. I know she's not gonna completely get off YouTube because she's a loser that don't want to work, and she feel like that's a good way to make easy income. But maybe it would like change her a little bit, you know. Hopefully, where she would stop doing a lot of the things that she's doing. That's what I hope for. All this doxing and, you know, putting people's business online and talking about people like she do, that's uncalled for.
But Jen Marie, like I said, I know you're out there in Atlanta and you might know a little something. You want to come up here and holler at us right quick? Or or you just gonna chill? Let me know. But in the meantime, I feel that when Priest and Sonya went on Tommy, he wasn't asking the right questions. But of course, Sansari made a response video to the Tommy video, and it's called Sansari Exposed Questions and Answers. Tommy Sotomayor and Priest, the Deadbeat Dad Edition, has 628 views, 17 likes, 64 dislikes. And I guess all that's the same 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I feel that they're not asking the right question.
Right.
And
what would have been the main thing you would have wanted them to ask?
Wait, say that again?
What would have been the main question you would have wanted Tommy to ask?
Let's see. Let me run down a list of questions that I think he should have asked, and then I'll give you the one that I feel should have been the main one, and you can give me your opinion as well. One of the questions I feel he should have asked, and I'm just going down the line, why you told Priest your baby daddy kicked you out is number 1. Number 2, how did he leave you to die if you kicked him out? Number 3, if you got $25,000 for happiness seeds, why you don't have furniture? Number 4, why you left Priest on the first date for telling you he was married if you just wanted somebody to hang out with? Number 5, why Ahmad don't have a bed? Number 6, why no pics of Domo's graduation? Number 7, why your bum ass telling people to Cash App for questions? Number 8, why you, Angela, Rice, and Brooklyn Tea Corner putting out people's addresses? What is that supposed to do? Shut us up? Number 9, don't take your blog down because we're going to cook your ass anyway. Number 10, why your hairline on the top of your head? Are you O'Shea's twin sister? Number 11, if I'm a pedo for leaving a comment on Domo's page, aren't you one for reaching out to Chris Law's daughter?
Good point.
Number 12, why can't you pronounce words that end in TH? Number 13, so if he had herpes and got you pregnant, wouldn't it mean you have it too, sir? Number 14, last but not least, why you shared your screen and showed your troll accounts, Tiffany Garrett and Macaroni? So the question out of all of these questions that I think that is the most important that should be asked. Let's see. Man, that's a hard one. Because a lot of these bitches are tied. Man, it's like I really don't know. All of these bitches are important. And none of these questions have been asked.
I want to know if she was so concerned about losing her baby in the hotel, why didn't she go to the emergency room?
That's a good one. That is a good one. But I think the most important question is I have to say is from when they first met. Why you left Priest on the first date at the restaurant for telling you he was married if you just was looking for somebody to hang out with on Plenty of Catfish? Like that is the beginning of the end. Like that's pretty much letting it be known that she was bullshitting. You can't tell people you met him and was looking for somebody like him to just hang out with, but you got mad because he told you he was separated. Like, if he telling you he's separated, he ain't say I'm married and we good and I just want to fuck around. He telling you he's separated because he not fucking with her no more.
Right.
And she even said herself, I think he even said, I didn't tell her I was living with her until like a couple of weeks later. So if he was separated, you didn't know that he was still having dealings with her, that they were just going through a fucking divorce. So why are you so fucking upset that you gotta leave somebody at a restaurant? It's fucking crazy. It's very entertaining, and I'm here for it. We sitting up here, doing our vices, either drinking or smoking or just some natural shit, and we just keeping up with what the fuck is going on, and we are laughing. Not only you, Sansari, we not only laughing at you, we laughing at all three of y'all motherfuckers.
Yep.
All three of y'all are fucked up out here.
Atlanta.
Oh.
That's Atlanta lifestyle, boy. Serious.
Because motherfucking Sonya and Sansa shouldn't even been talking to each other. Jen, do you want to come up here? I know you got the juice, Jen. I know you know what's going on. You, Lord Gaelic, Lyric that came up here and ran her shit. It's your turn, Jen, and Lord Gaelic turn. We know y'all know what the fuck going on.
Man, Lord Gaelic have her down packed.
Right.
Because I really do feel like Sansa moved Dominique out there so that she could take care of Justice, because she realized once she got out there that her mom is sickly and she really can't take care of Justice. And then she has Dominique running in and doing her Uber Eats for her so she can sit in the car because she claimed her leg is hurting. She's gaining all this weight, So she uses people. That's what she does. That's her MO. And if you can't benefit her, she don't need you in her life. So, him saying that she's gonna try to get that baby, throw that baby off on the first time she finds a man that she likes, she'll be on that dude, and she'll rarely even talk about Priest unless she's just having a bad day or something happens. But she'll be gonna dump that baby off because that baby is just, for benefits. And I think she'll dump that baby off on Dominique, and she's preparing her for motherhood, and she'll be out.
Come on, Jen. What you cooking, Jen? You ain't gotta constantly stir no shit right now. What you cooking? You probably warming up some ravioli in the microwave. Come on, bro. You can come up here and run it for a second. But I really feel sorry for that little dude, because with a mama like Sansa, it's gonna be a hard fucking time.
And he hardly ever smiles. He look like he's going through PTSD already.
He looked like he a fucking kidnapped victim. That's what he looked like. Like on a couple of her thumbnails on her regular channel, she holding Priest Jr. and she looking in the camera smiling and shit. And he looking like he fucking scared. He looks like he's scared. Like he was looking dead in the camera and have no fucking expression on his face.
That's sad for a child. He's supposed to be happy, laughing, drooling, talking.
Right. As soon as we said that, asked why he not walking, now she'd have made a video of her walking around in the fucking grass with him. And I'm the type of person that I pay attention to people's tones, their speech pattern, their behavior, the little ticks and quirks and shit like that. If you go to her fucking community thing or her story portion of her channel where she's showing that she walking around with Justice, she looks awkward as a motherfucker. I was like, what is wrong with her? Like, she looked like she didn't know what the fuck she was doing.
She don't never have that baby. Big Kathy has that baby. Just like she didn't have Dominique. her dad raised her. That's crazy.
Yes. Okay, Jen, you cooking some honey ginger chicken and you stirring and frying yellow rice. What the fuck? Hold up, we got somebody else trying to get up on here. But it's saying your device is not connected, ma'am. So I don't know if you gotta leave back out and come back in. I don't know. Not you, Lyric. Somebody else trying to get in.
Right. That's the same thing happened to me. I have
Or
to go to settings and turn the camera on, unblock it, the camera and the audio.
yeah, it looked like it's trying to go through, but it's not giving me the option to let them on. So I'm gonna just give it a second. But yeah, I mean, I pay, like I said, I pay attention to shit like that. So I noticed when she was walking him around, it was just like she was out of her element doing that shit. And it's like all three of them. That's why they out there together by themselves.
Right.
Because I think Dominique knew she only was gonna be able to do so much being around her daddy. Like he ain't gonna just let her act a fucking ass. And he probably was only going so far with her when Sansaray was out there with them. But once Sansaray left, he probably put the motherfucking ground rules down and was like, little bitch, you gonna have to do some shit to pull your fucking weight around here. Or something to that effect.
Right.
Because I think she feel like, well, at the same time, she ain't never had met her little brother.
Right. So she probably was missing them, and
You know,
it's
yeah.
piece of like they homegirls. You know, she can cuss and say anything she want around Sansaray. Sansaray talking about sex and all kind of stuff with that girl. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not good at all. That is not good mothering at all.
So for a teenager, she's like, my mom is the fun person, the hip person, you know. And then she, you know, like I said, she's her mom. So no matter how bad we talk about her, you know, it's gonna take a lot for her to turn on her mom. You know, but I think
I don't even like cussing around kids. So I sure the fuck
right.
kids cussing around me.
My mama would have slapped me in the mouth the first time I said something around her at 18. So for her to let her get away with it is crazy, you know. But putting her in front of the camera and doing posts, and she's talking about bomb cherry, she's talking about, you know, Tommy, STS, like, you know, just, you know, that bomb cherry is old enough to be her grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so disrespectful to be just even talking about that woman. She needs to be in the child's place, you know. So it's crazy, but that just shows Sansa Ray, she knows nothing about being a mother, nothing. But she knows how many dicks can get in her mouth. I wish she would tell me that. I want to know how many she can take for real. Like,
I don't want that.
Raised.
Man, Jack had to put all that shit back up, and I heard the original story from when Chris was talking about the Swings Club part, and he was like demonstrating what he saw Sansa Reed doing. I was like, oh,
I know.
Like, why you just don't go along and just be a full porn star? If you doing shit like that for free, you doing that. You know how much them bitches get paid to do that?
Right. And that's what I have no respect for. I have respect for a prostitute. I have no respect for a hoe. You know what I'm saying? That just goes around just screwing people, and you ain't, you know, but you homeless. That's crazy. It don't make no sense.
And you working at the swingers club. What the fuck was you doing? Was you security? Was you sweeping up the used condoms? What the fuck? You was emptying the garbage? What was you doing? Then you a madam trying to talk the hoes out of being hoes.
Yeah, these men down here were loving her. They didn't have to give up anything. That's why it's like for priests to come in and doing all this. Well, nobody doing stuff like that for Sansa Ray. They wasn't like taking her in, and they weren't even like taking her to no damn restaurant. You heard what Chris Law say? Right. He never even like taking her out on a date.
He was my ex. I was his mistress, bitch. Where?
No.
Where and when were you his mistress?
Right. Mistresses get taken care of.
Exactly. But I'm gonna go holler at STL. Go join
Okay.
it. Go
Yeah, me
join.
too.
Yeah, go join that fuckery and be a part of that shit. Support my brother. And go support that. Thank you, Miss Lyric Parker.
You're welcome. No problem. And I'll talk to you later.
All righty. And I mean, do your videos, do your comments. Give Miss Parker another round of applause, everybody, for the comment that she did. And Tommy did a video about that shit. Go check it out. And with that being said, I will talk to y'all and comment to y'all another time.
All right. Take care. Bye.
All right. Yes. Yes. Man. This shit is crazy. Yeah, Jen, you need to jump your ass on somebody's panel. You and Lord Gaelic, y'all got the business out, y'all. Know y'all know this bitch people or somebody else that knew her. We just gonna fucking expose this bitch until they ain't got no more exposing to expose. If you know somebody that's connected to this bitch, holler at them. Get some business from them. Get them to jump on a panel. Something. If we can't flag this bitch down, we gonna run this bitch off. That's what we gonna do. We gonna make this bitch regret every fucking thing she done on this bitch. And that's all I gotta fucking say. Y'all be cool. If you don't know who it is, you know what it is. Oh man. Welcome to Wu-Tang. Peace.